Just setting everything up. Hello, everyone. Oh, half a tickle, I'll be there. Oh, does he press the face cam button? He does. I'm gonna move the mic slightly. How is everyone today? Look what I can finally do. Nearly. You may call me PALEO. Getting in touch with my French heritage right there. How's everyone doing? As you can see by my face, look. All but mostly gone. The eczema is gone. Wonderful, I know. Also, for those that are joining, you may notice on the channel I have gone back to using the banner art. I liked the look of the orange with the Vertico V, but I needed something that sets my brand apart. I get that. But it's there now. And to be honest, it does. I hate that it gets stretched, but most people don't see that. They just see a T-Rex and go, oh, it's a T-Rex. Trust me, I've done testing. Other than that, we finally have bloody profile cards. Or panels, I should say. Woof. Just going to check something quickly while we're waiting. This is definitely muted, isn't it? Channel, no. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Yeah, okay, cool. Beautiful. Chats. There we go. Right. Cool. Making sure that I wasn't in stereo, because that will drive most people insane. There's already one of me. That's more than enough. We'll be getting started pretty much off the bat with some ultra rare hunting. It's very warm here, which I always moan about. I'm sure you're aware. Not like America warm, but warm in an insulated house without AC. Well, AC unit over there, but not in this room. So you get to watch me melt. Right. Let's go to gameplay. Oh, it's been a while. I've been excited for this. I will mention it multiple times this stream, because I have to. Otherwise, that's a bad move. There will be a live stream next Sunday as well. I know it's a whole week to wait, I get it. But next Sunday stream's the big one. That's right. It's the 24-hour. We might start it slightly earlier, so for all of the people across the pond, don't panic. If we do start it earlier, you'll still get a chance to see the whole stream, because you can watch VOD, but also I'll be live for a very long time. So yes, next Sunday I'll be getting the art done. What's it, art? The placard, if you will. Pretty much after this stream finishes. I've got the about section done, so my profile cards, panels, not cards, panels, and everything else done. So you can't see it, but I can. You can't see it, but I can. Oh, God damn it. There's another one. There's another one. For those that can't see just yet, I will inform you that is my third birch parasol. Hello, Phoenix. Day 1, ultra rare. Third birch parasol. I slunk in my chair. Also, condolences for you at work. Hello, Riod, as well. Third birch parasol off the rip. God damn it. Right, well, that that immediately means we are going to a 3-hour stream. Oh, dagnammit. But yes, next Sunday, the 24-hour stream begins. Might start it earlier just so I can finish early on a Monday following. But obviously, the aim is 24. We'll see. I'll also get the charity links live as well. And that'll be quite fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Minecraft will probably make an appearance per percentage request. And it makes sense as a 24-hour stream. Got to break it up somehow. Bit of Paleo Pines, or quite a bit of Paleo Pines, and Trails of Cold Steel. Because I want to play it, and I owed Meerkat that much. But yeah, we finally got the Twitch banners. I can't remember what I've been calling them. The Twitch... what are they called? Panels. There we go, sorted. But we also got, whatchamaflip? My banner back as well on the profile. So there's that. I do love whenever I look at Phoenix's name in chat, it's just got like a little train next to it. Because he is the hype train conductor. Right. I have had a very busy week because of work. But then, I'm off for a bit. So I've been able to paint, I've been able to play games, it's been a nice bit of relaxation. Now I'm here in the first freaking part of the stream within 10 minutes, not even that, I find an ultra rare. And it's my third birch parasaur. At this point, I wouldn't mind the other ultra rare parasaurs just because, like, but nope. 3 birches. I'm almost certain I've got 2 of the 3 patterns, just not a third. I'm not sure on that. I'll need to check. Right, what season are we? Oh, it's picnic time. I should have mentioned that in the channel name, I think. Also, it's picnic time, I should have put. I'll pop that in Discord. General video discussion, there we go. Also, picnic day. Yes, it's been a fun little week. And now I get to roast in the heat with you guys for a few hours. I think that's an ultra rare compy. What is happening? What the hell is happening? Do you know, it's funny, if I'd done this last stream, if I'd have actually finished and done this day, basically. Oh, because I said, oh, if we're doing one more day, why not? If I'd have done one more day, we would have extended it by half an hour. That is hilarious, right? Compassagethness. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, that's Moonglow. That is, that's ultra rare. So, that's a 3.5 hour stream. God. Damn it. Outstanding. Outstanding. I'm going to make the prediction live. Just remember that we're already on 2 people before you start your predictions, because you want to make sure that you have a thing. 30-minute prediction. How many ultra rares will we get today? Definitely going to keep the 5+ in there because, good lord. My advice, definitely don't bet for the under 2s. 2 is probably a risk. 3, 4, and 5 are probably your best bets. However, I'm not an expert. Those could be the only 2 I find this stream. Parasaur, Crunchy, Compy. Oh, I didn't pay, but I think it's Earthy. Earthy, so a Crunchy and an Earthy, please. Right. Earthy, Crunchy. Are you Earthy, Crunchy? You are. I'll just take some potatoes. I don't have words. I see some more people are piling in. If you're just joining and you'll want to take part in the prediction for how many ultra rares will I get today, do not vote for less than 2. Okay? We've already found 2 on the first day. Hi, eccentricity. So, within minutes of starting the stream, I found my 3rd birch parasol, which we still have to go tame. And then throughout the rest of my checks, I found, I will show you, a little moonglow compy. Hello, I hope you're having a good day, eccentricity. My day has started out pretty damn fast. We have already extended the stream by an hour, because we have found not 1, but 2 ultra rares in the first day, which also means last stream, had we finished one more day, we would have had another half hour. That is hilarious. We're up to 3.5 hours now. That means we'll be finishing at about 8:30. That's the aim. Any owed time, I think I'll make it back on my 24-hour stream. It's fine. Right. Oh, that's crunchy and earthy too. That's hilarious. Potato. But yeah, I hope you're all well. Hello, Vicente. I hope you're having a good day. 24-hour stream for those that are just joining is most likely going to happen next Sunday. That's the plan, at least. It will be, of course, a charity stream. I think I need to feed him once and then soothe him. I think that's going to do it. I don't know what to call this guy, but as he's Luna, or Moonglow, I'm thinking Luna. And there we go. We're in the dark green, which means it's an instant tame. Where's the earthy? There it is. Very, very cute. Very, very cool. It's also another small, which we could use if it weren't broken. I think they're broken with super speed, so that's my fault. But hey, I like super speed. Luna. Thank you for your service, Luna. It has been invaluable. No, 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 no. Goodbye. Hello, Luna. 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. Okay, let's try that again. 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. I must have not left it long enough after my last whistle. Alright, let's go tame that parasaur. Yeah, that is amazing luck. Literally, I sunk in my chair the moment I saw that parasaur. I was like, oh, for God's sake. That's my 3rd, I think, birch parasaur. I could be wrong. Also, eccentricity in Vicente. I went to call you Vicente. That was going to be weird. You may notice on the Twitch channel, we are using the profile banner again. But we're also using some panels. Because I got some panels commissioned after years. And there's number 2 of the day. Right, come here. Thank you. Right. 3, 2, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Boom. I remember seeing that for the first time and panicking I'd never be able to do it. And now it's becoming second nature. Right, you are crunchy. And you're already in there, so that's nice. But yeah. 2 ultra rares this stream. I think, did we get to 115 last time? I think that was the number we have. So it's 117 now. Or 117. So, because this is 117... I'm going to call it something Master Chief related. Also, if I soothe you again, that's going to bring you massively under. So let's feed you, then soothe you. Oh, my eyeball is itchy. How much does that take you up by? Hopefully not too much. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That should put us in the light green. Or maybe the dark green. Light green. Friend. And... oh, God, you're crunchy. I had a brain fart because I just had to tame a compy. There we go. I'm calling you something to do with Master Chief. Because you are number 117. So... No! Alright, Parasololophus, you are called Parasololophus because I pressed enter when I was trying to press shift. Oops. That's fine. We can... oh, wait, someone said you can change it in the journal. Nope. No, you cannot. What you can do is you can change it when you tame them again, which if we ever do, we will, but I need to remember that. Alright, I'm just going to stop because I've made 2 McGubbins. There we go. Yeah, no, I was going to call it Parasaurolophus, like, Warthog's good too, but like, sir. What are you doing on that wall, Master Chief? Sir. Security camera. So Parasaurolophus would have been great, but Parasaurolophus will suffice. I just flabbergasted that it's another birch, so I think I've got melanistic. I don't think I've got albinistic. Someone might correct me on that. And 3 birch parasaurs. Not portals, not albinistic, but 3 birch. I'm slightly confused, but hey. Covenant could work. Yeah, it could, because it does look quite alien, the parasaur, doesn't it? I've reached out to an artist for a couple of things. One artist to get panels done, because the artist I wanted for all the other stuff doesn't do panels. And we've got some awesome Twitch panels now. But I also was reaching out for some new... Well, one new emote. It was going to be animated. I don't want to spoil too much, but it should be fun once it comes out. And finally, some badges. Because... y'all need some kiwis. And yes, they will be kiwis of varying types. There will be a flaming kiwi, or I like to call it the Phoenix kiwi, because it's Phoenix. But you get the point. There's going to be quite a few, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy them once they come. Because one of them is, on paper, utter nightmare fuel. And it came out of my head and I went, I did that. I'm the problem. It's me. Right. Up here. No. Right. So usually we have an ultra rare, and a couple of days later we get another ultra. That's just how it works. Do we think that's how it works with this? I don't know. Also, I get like crazy amounts of ultra rares. With a double, sorry. I also get crazy amount of ultra rares when I don't have a success on the picnic. And I think this picnic is a bust, if I remember. But I don't know if it's just... I know it's just a genuine dud, because I believe they fixed the picnics. But I mean, like, is it a dud on just the crunchy? Or is it a dud on all? And we have checked crunchy, so we don't need to do that again. Here's the thing, I think I'm still playing on the beta build, so if I disabled the beta build... Someone's crappy little motorbike had to go by. It wasn't even a good one. You could tell by the fact that it wasn't going... It was just like... I wonder if I come off the beta build, would it change my seed again, and thus a picnic might not be a bust? I'm scared to do it in case it ruins my saves. However, I have cloud save and backups for a reason. You're the problem, not the solution. Violence is never the answer. It's the solution. But, hey, it's fine. I am looking forward to the picnic. I think it's a bust, but we get to find out for all of the different types. And we're only like 2 weeks in-game away from that, so we're definitely hitting that this stream. I know that. Just probably going to be a bust, but with my luck, it doesn't make too much of a difference. So, there is that. Right. I'm just glad that I just got another Parasaur, not another T-Rex. Hello, Vertico. Hello, Dragon. Lorana. Now, would you prefer Dragon, Lorana, or the whole name? And also, is it Lorana or is it Lorana? And am I saying it right, or am I just me? Welcome. Also, first-time chatter. Whoop, whoop. I'm, yeah, no, I think... You said it right the first time. Huzzah! Okay, I can do that. I will say, V, I love the number of New Zealanders freaking out in the comments in your latest video. Wait, what? Wait, what? I've got the comments loaded up. As a Kiwi, brackets, New Zealander, I support this. Kiwi's so cute, yeah. That people love it. Phoenix, you need to get it out as a texture pack, like an official one, like a Minecraft forums or something, because I freaking love it. I'm looking forward to the codes you've given, because, like, the hints you've given, I'm going to have to find out what they mean. You can call me Laura to make it easier. Thank you, Laura. That does make it easier. Oh. But no, genuine... Oh, did I? I did check the true ones, and it's not summer, so we don't have a Sarco spawn. Damn it. A day without ultra rares. Must be a bus. No. 2 ultra rares in day 1. I think we're good. I think we're good, Chief. The prediction is live if you're wanting to gamble any of your channel points. I will say, for those that are just joining or haven't been paying full attention, we've had 2 ultra rares already. Do not gamble your channel points on less than 2. It will be an immediate loss. Can't say I didn't warn people. Oh, also, I have been working on, but it's not ready, the counter for ultra rares. It will be ready for the 24-hour stream. Part of my evening today after this is sort out a video for tomorrow, because I've still got a massive backlog, but I haven't sorted them. Massive is like 2 weeks worth of content, basically. I've also still got... Did I record 2 Minecraft hours, or did I record 1? I recorded 1. That went live, and that's the Kiwi. So I can get 3 Paleo Pines done, which gives me basically another week, so Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Did I go to sleep? I did. And then I've got to get some more Minecraft done, some more Paleo Pines done. So we've got a bit of recording ahead of us, which is nice. Oh, hello! Dragon Laura just subscribed. Just subscribe with Prime. I got so much Prime! Thank you so much, Laura, for the Prime. That is massively appreciated. I do love getting some Prime. I like collecting Primes. So if anyone here has got a... Oops. Predicted 1. No, I can see that. I can see that you predicted 1. No worries, Laura. We've all been there. Meerkat has this incredible penchant and talent. She always seems to... pick 1 above or 1 below whatever I get, and I have to give her credit. That would drive me insane. But no, thank you very much for the Prime. Mucho apreciado. I do love collecting Prime. It's like one of those things, like I watch some streamers, Shock Horror, a streamer watches streamers, and there's a couple of them that really like collecting Prime, and it's so infectiously fun to do that, and I was like, yeah, I'll collect Prime. So, in case you're not aware, you can subscribe for free if you've got an Amazon Prime account. Just need to link it to your Twitch. And then I can collect them like Infinity Gems. I've even heard a rumour that for every Prime I get, I gain 1 hair follicle back on my head. Now, for legal reasons, that's a joke. But yeah, no, lost my train of thought now. I got sucked into the Prime hole. Yeah, let's not say that sentence again. It's, yeah, only a week till the 24-hour stream. I keep saying 24 hours. I need to preface by saying we will aim for 24 hours. Whether I survive that long, we'll see. I've been training for it by being awake a lot and sleeping a lot. That's why today I was like, nah, we're starting late. And the reason we're starting late is so that I can get more sleep in. I know that over the next week, I've got a bunch of stuff to do. Minecraft dinosaurs, painting my war dollies. I've already checked this part. Loads of stuff. Recording, getting stuff ready for the stream. Playing with my war dollies. I'm doing a Warhammer game on Friday with a friend at a local game shop. And Saturday I'm seeing my father. Give him his Father's Day gift, and probably get my birthday beats because I will be 30 next week. I'm turning 30 years old. I will be, as they always say, and this isn't a dig to anyone who is above 30, but I've seen this too many times, and it makes me Look, I don't really care. I'm going to be 30. I'm still going to act like I do now, like a massive man-child that likes dinosaurs and war dollies. The wrong side of 30. But hey, it's closer to retirement, so we like that. Closer to drawing the pension down. Pension. Made sure to use my pride quickly, else the Candyman may strike. You know of the Candyman, Laura! Yes, the Candyman is Phoenix, and Phoenix has technically got 2 emotes to his name for the Kiwi that I now know of, thanks to him and others in the chat telling me more about it. But so he's got a flaming Kiwi, which is technically a Phoenix Kiwi, and a candy emote, which now that you've subscribed, you have access to both. Oh, Dano has joined. Hello, Dano. I hope you're doing well, mate. I got a new Hampter. I got an Ultra Rare X before, a freaking Allosaur. Oh, and another Skelly. Oh, which Ultra Rare X did you get? And also, don't tell Tyrannos. Also, Dano, as you just joined, if you're going to take part in the prediction, please do not gamble on less than 2. Because we found 2 Ultra Rares in the first day, and I can't remember checking anything in the forest. We got a Moonglow Compy and our 3rd Birch Parasaur. I write comedies and tragedies. My life. Okay, now I'm starting to remember it, because I remember the Noble Dinocyrus, and I definitely remember the Archeos. Archeos? Archies. Archaeopteryx. Do you know what my favourite hobby is? Apart from trying to annoy people. It's really trying to annoy people. Like with my fellow paleo nerds, nothing sets them off more than when I say, oh look, the Sarcosuchus is a dinosaur. That's one thing, okay? I know it's not. I like saying it. It winds people up. Number 2 is saying Troodon wrong. I know it's Troodon, but Troodon's funner to say. Thirdly, claiming the Spinosaurus is allergic to water and can fly. That one really, they can tell I'm not, you know, I'm being facetious. They can tell I'm being facetious. But there's one group of people more than paleo nerds that's easier to annoy. The British. And that's because they really hate the word soccer, despite us using it until like 1950. They really don't like it. And despite us making that word up to separate association football and rugby rules football. And I love saying it. And currently the Euro's on. The Euros is a European football competition. Or a European soccer competition. And my good golly, do I love going to work and going, oh, who's winning in the soccer? And just getting these looks of disdain and hatred. I love it. Yep, I know him. He struck yesterday when visiting Meerkat. Ah, yes. He does do... I have a semicircle of light on my ceiling. I don't know where it's come from. It's like... There's no logistical way that's possible. Like, it's a tiny semicircle. Okay, that's going to distract me. Wow, that was just the epitome of, wow, shiny. Bro, my Melly Luck is regenerated. I got Melly Rux and Melly Skelly. Oof. Your Melly Luck. To be fair, when I first started my ultra rare hunting, and anyone will vouch for this, most of my earlies were melanistics. I think I had like 10 melanistics and 3 albinistics and like 1 multicolored at some point. Don't worry, it does even out over time. It was insane. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this week. I really am. Seeing family, check. Playing Warhammer, check. Getting to record more, check. Trust me, there's no better feeling than having a massive backlog. But before I can record the backlog, I need to sort out all of my videos. I say sort them out, at least upload them. And then I can delete them all on my drives. So I've got nothing but clear space. It's going to be magical. But my Melly Luck is infinite. It is, you know? And to be honest, there are some that, when melanistic, they just look so clean. Deinonychus, amazing melanistic. The Troodon, which I still haven't got, but what I've been hunting for decades. Still haven't got it. So yeah. That does remind me. Tomorrow's video can't technically go live until I've sorted out the... Oh, guess what's happening this Saturday? That's right, I'm going live! Sunday, not Saturday. I'm going live with a 24-hour stream. But the charity links will be up ahead of time. Any stretch goals we hit before the stream, I will honor in the beginning of the stream. I will ask people to clip it so that anyone that did donate didn't get to see it to begin with, they can see the clip of me doing something stupid, I'm sure. Once again, as a reminder, if you've got your V points saved up, it'll be a great time to use it on Sunday for the redemption of making me play with one hand behind my back for 10 minutes. Alternatively, I will be getting some more channel points redemptions coming soon. I'm just trying to figure out what they are. I'm hoping to get them done by Sunday. I know, I've got a lot to do by Sunday. Can he do it? The king of procrastination? Probably, because I'm very determined to have fun on Sunday, and that will help. As for something I needed to check, how am I looking next Sunday? Not horrific. 21 degrees Celsius. Still too warm for me. But what I'll do is I will bring the fan in here, and I'll have to make sure it's positioned in a way that it doesn't hit the mic. We'll see if that works. Albino run, but I get more melanistic dinos than anything else over the past 9 years. They're super cool, no complaints. Yeah. Hey V, can I ask you a favor for your next video? Always for you, King. What would you like? In your next Minecraft Dinosaurs video, can you keep keeping a lab and name it as a pet and name it Phoenix? I absolutely freaking can. Is that one of the codes, Phoenix? Is that one of the codes? Because I need to know. Immediately creates a kiwi that turns into a creeper. But no, I'm looking forward to that now. Yes, I can absolutely do that, Phoenix. I look forward to having Phoenix roam our labs. The only thing is, Phoenix might escape because the gates do go up and down. Where's the second one? Oh, it's the Tyrant back there. When the daylight is thing. Maybe. Ooh. Now I've got to figure out the other one. I know the other one is Dead Dodo Society somehow tied in. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Right, there is something I have to say. All goes well. I know I'm not a big channel. I know I'm not a big Twitch streamer. And I know I'm not a big YouTuber. However, I've always wanted merch. Okay? And I'm going to commission someone for merch. And it won't be super popular, so I'm not going to do a lot of it. So it will be a limited run. But there will be printings of the Dead Dodo Society. I'm hoping for labels, no, not labels, stickers, and a shirt. Now, the objective for me is one in every blank orders, so it'll be random, will be a shiny. Now, the shiny will be, not that you got Dead Dodo Society, you got the Dead Kiwi Society. I'm ruining the surprises, but it's happening. Let's just leave it at that. So, we will be doing giveaways when we get merch, because I feel wrong selling. I'm not big enough to warrant selling merch half the time, but we'll do a sale. We will sell them just to cover the artist costs more than anything. But we'll also do giveaways. Now, I feel obliged to say, if we do say 50 shirts, 2 of them will be a Dead Kiwi Society, 1 of them will be in a giveaway, and 1 of them will be luck of the draw. Now, I actually realise that's not fair, because I can't do that because of sizes. I'll have to work out the idea. Maybe 1 per size. Interesting. Hang on, I keep forgetting to watch the MC Diners. Shoot, I lost my Switch. Oh no, that sucks. Hopefully you find your Switch. Because I thought I lost my Switch once. I took it to work, came home, couldn't find it anywhere, panicked, went back to work despite working a 12-hour shift and it being like 8 AM. Just walking up to her and see my Switch, no, damn it. Gets home. Do you know what this dumbass did to his Switch? See, when he got home, he took his dinner out of his bag and put it back in the fridge. Do you know what else he put in the fridge? His Switch. So when I went, oh, I'm going to cheer myself up with some strawberry milk, I opened the fridge up, and this dumb bass witnessed a Nintendo Switch case right next to his dinner. That was a day. Having to message people at work, don't worry, don't ask around, I found it. Where was it? In the fridge. What? It's Clark over my bed, so yeah, cool. Oh. Do I show you the Votan? One of them is still, they're both works in progress in terms of finishing their basing. But just a moment, I'm really proud of these. Oh. Right. We'll be quick with this. I know that... Is it the start of the day? No, this isn't the start of the day, so I do know you can just save and thing. Try and get to focus. So, those little lightning bolt thingy-majigs I actually accomplished with a bit of jewellery wire. And then prismatic bolt paint over white ink. Looks quite nice. I'm gonna get it focused so you can see the details, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And because of the highlights already using grey and grey blue, it kind of works. But those are my space dwarves. I have built 2. I've got a 3rd one in progress. I will have 6 by the time I'm finished, but then I've also asked for some for my birthday. Because I'm a man-child. Also, it's been 37 minutes and the camera's already giving us an overheating warning. Whereas last time, I didn't get that for the first hour. Shows you how warm it is. If it overheats, we'll turn the camera off for a bit and we'll turn it back on once it's cooled down. But we'll have a fan in here eventually. AC would be better. But I'll do that in the next place. You just want it to cool off. So we're switching the fridge, you just want to cool off, exactly. It helped, I think. Right, we've done this day, so we just need to go to bed. I said that already, but I forgot it as I went to leave. Alright, we are getting close to the picnic. I do hope one of the food types isn't a dud. That'd be awesome. But I'm being realistic. I think they are all duds. So, that's fine, though, because we're at 117 now, I think. So, 117 times by 17... Sorry, 17 times by 7 for my 7p average. 77 times 4... So I need 2 more ultra rares throughout the entire year. I think I'm good, Chief. But yeah, no, I'm really proud of the Votan. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm currently painting magma blades for the other 3. Got the Ironheart, the Champion, which is the one I showed off with the blue. I've got the Thane, I think it is, which is like the equivalent of a captain or a lieutenant, I guess. And then the rest of the Hearthguard to come. And they look amazing. I'm going the wrong way. I'm losing my brain. So I'm currently painting up and just attaching stuff. I've got the magma blade done. Not perfect, but I am kind of chuffed with how it turned out. Like, genuinely excited to keep painting more of them. Magma blades are awesome. I'm hoping, because I linked my family an image to the Hearthguard, and linked to the Hearthguard. When I said Votan, I'm hoping I don't just end up with 8 boxes of Hearthguard. Don't get me wrong, I'd freaking love it, because there's been plenty of time to practice on my scheme and my highlighting and stuff. But I would like some diversity in my group. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, what are you running for 1,000 points during an event? Do you know how many Hearthguard I've taken? Just like a bunch of Terminator equivalents dropping into the field. But no, next week and this Friday, I am playing with my Retaliation cadre, Tau. So I have 3 squads of Crisis Suits, a Ghost Keel, Commander Farsight, a Commander in Cold Star, and my Riptide and Stealth Suits. All for 1,000 points. It's insane how many Riptide, like, if I went to 2,000 points and was playing Retaliation Cadre, 2 more Riptides, 2 more Ghost Keels, that's what, 160, 320, 360, 680 points right there. That will take me up to 1,670, which leaves me 330 points, of which, to be honest, I'll take a group of Breachers and a Fireblade, a group of Strike Team and a Fireblade. That's 100 plus 50, 150, and then 75 plus 50, 125, 275, which takes us up to 1895, so 105 points left over. So 1 more Stealth Suit and some more enhancements across the board. Boom. So the Retaliation Cadre isn't for infantry, but having them for, like, capturing points and stuff would be great. Although I guess a Devilfish would be useful as well, rather than the Stealth Suit. So Devilfish to the Stealth Suit. Boom. And the Breachers would just be there to create traps. Admittedly, I should probably think about not taking a 3rd Riptide or a 3rd Ghost Keel. Maybe 2 Ghost Keels. And then... yeah, yeah, that would work. Sorry, I'm talking Warhammer and losing myself. Okay, so what if I said it's not under the pile of clothing? Me, what the Thanks for giving me my next art project. Ooh. I was looking for my memory stick for like 2 months. Turns out it had fallen out of my bag and my parents moved the vacuum stand on top of it. Oh my god. That is, it's like a perfect recipe for, like, chaos, is when you've dropped it or lost it and then something gets changed, and because of that the change throws you off, but also it's just like, could the change have caused it, or did I cause it? And the change is just like inconsequential, or is it consequential and I still dropped it? I hate losing things. It's one of my biggest bugbears, just not knowing where things are. Like, it really gets to me. I'm like, where is it, where is it? Like an anxious, like, irritation. It's just like, where is it? Oh, hello. Oh wait, that's Hyacinth. I thought that was a albinistic for a second there. It's just a very, very muted pastel pink, which I do appreciate. Now, a recipe for chaos is fugu fish. What's a fugu fish? Hello, Tyrannos. Hope you're well, mate. If you are going to take part, oh, the predictions ended. You can't take part in the prediction, but we did find 2 ultra rares day 1. A moon glow compy and my 3rd birch parasol. Is that blueberry muffin? Stay still for a hot second. Is that blueberry muffin? I feel like that's blueberry muffin. Little blueberry muffin microraptor. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Most toxic fish in the world, you prepare it all properly or you'll die. Is that what blowfish is, or am I getting mixed up? What the fuh? Because you said what the fuh, and then he put fugu fish. That's excellent. What the fugu fish? But no, yeah, I'm too late. I'm looking. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Cool. Hey there, there is a breakable fiber bush next to the Centros where you can cross to the... Wait, what? Wait, this is... You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, Laura. You've got to be kidding me. No, this can't be crossable. "17 years in this game. Hundreds of real life hours. And thank you very much, but Laura. I've now lost my train of thought, so I'm going to recheck everything, so I don't know what I've checked. But that's wild. How... Oh no, I've definitely checked, because I said, oh look, that's a blueberry muffin. Melly Rex? Really? Oh, that one. Yeah, no, he's got insane melanistic luck. But then I did at the beginning as well, so he just needs to average it out over time. I thought you knew that. No, Riod. Thinking I know something is a gambler's fallacy. Because I like to think I know a lot about this game. We've done a lot of science together. Absolutely, we've done a lot of figuring things out. Like the decorations not needing to pick up poop for the rest of my life. But I'm like what we like to call not a smart man. In fact, quite the contrary. So if something seems incredibly easy and simple and you think, oh, he's not missed that, he's just not done it for a reason. No, I've probably missed that. Outstanding. Tyrannos inhales. Congratulations, I am happy for you. I found it out a month ago. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Laura. I found it out 38 seconds ago when you told me. I am blown away. Well, okay, before we go back in time, these guys need food. Who is it who's lost their food? Because that's the only thing that can cause this. Oh wait, was it two of them already, actually? Yes. Right, let's go back in time. Taranki Senpai, Ginger Mimus, and Annihilus. I need some food. So let's give it to them. Hopefully, the thing is though, because I've already got a pattern established, if that makes sense, because I go up. But then again, running back around, I don't know if it would help with my route. I feel like there are routes that you could use it to optimize, absolutely. So if you went straight into Dapplewood, to them, through the to the Stegos, through to T-Rex and so on and so forth, back through, then you could check the Deinonychus, then you could check the Coelophysis, depending on the season, and the Megalosaurus. Then you could go on to the Iranos. Irano? Yeah. But I don't think it works in my current config, but I could probably give it a go with a adjusted config. Right. Yikes, you guys are hungry. Skillish, you personally. Right. 36.99 and boom. 54 left over. Right. May as well check the rest of them. You're fine. I would be concerned otherwise. Oh no, I've not long since done the herbivore chow. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just missed those guys clearly. End by the compies, cool. A boop. Oh. Meanwhile, I haven't seen my laptop in 2 weeks and it's pissed me off. I'm really sorry to hear that, Tyrannos. Hopefully it gets fixed soon. Hopefully you see it. Hey, Bede, my previous mentioned before the Oviraptor one. My melee luck is infinite, and who's gonna stop me? That one? But yeah, no, your luck is... You are a V-Light when it comes to your luck. I'll grant you that. You're like mini me. Your luck is kind of cray. Although, just saying, 7 per year average, you know, ultra rare luck is not bad. Not bad at all. And I acknowledge that. Said laptop, I don't any time for Pain and Pines, let alone any game or even ability to record. Oh, that really sucks, dude. Sorry to hear. Do you have any idea when it's gonna be back? Did they give you an ETA? Did you send it off to like a local repair store? On year 4 I found around 7 ultra rares. You have started the journey to usurp my throne. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Right. So far, how many ultra rares are we on? No, I mean, like, on this stream, is it still 2? I'm really warm, so I've forgotten. I think it was just 2. Thank you, Riyadh. You've been here since the start, so I'm taking your word, and I'm pretty sure it was 2. 2 on day 1 of the stream. Birch Parasaur and a Moonglow Compy. But hey, how close are we to the picnic? Ooh, only 9 days. We take that. I'd rather live with the knowledge knowing that I need to get a new gaming PC than live in the dark without the ability to do anything. Yeah, that's... worst thing. No, my mother's friend has taken responsibility now and I haven't heard a thing. Oof. When you get family or family friends involved, it can create animosity when they don't communicate. Because trust me, I've been there. For me, I think I used all my luck on this lucky skin portal parasaur. Yes, yes, the parasaurs are... I want a portal. I would love a portal parasaur. Instead, I have 2 melanistics and 3 birches. Help! You know, all that birch luck, couldn't I just move it to an Allosaurus? My demon is the bloody Meliutars. You've got, like, what, 5 now? Was it 4? I can't remember. I just felt a breeze of wind. Like a nice, gentle breeze come through the curtain. Oh, that was nice. Danny, give me the Melee Ultra Relic. I have 5 Ultra Rare Skellies. Yeah, Tyrannos, that's crazy. I think I have 3 Skellies. I think my highest is probably Gallimimus, where I think I have 8 Gallimimus Ultra Rares. Memory serves me. Corythosaurus is like 6 or 7, and Parasaurs are 5. 2 T-Rex, 1 Troodon, a few Theres as well, actually. I think I'm just missing the Tamabloom Therizinosaurus, which I think we will never see, because it's a mega rare. It's not an ultra rare, it's a mega rare due to its exclusivity, and the fact that you can still find other ultra rares in that area, meaning you have such low odds for a Tamabloom Therizinosaurus. That's what makes it, when I find it, it's going to be that so much sweeter. You dare mutter birch aloe with me listening. No, that was French. Birch aloe means... Man, I could go for a burrito right now in French, okay? I'm not saying I'm going to get a birch allosaurus and thus sign my second death warrant to the channel. With you, and the first one being with Tyrannos. Nope. No, I'm good, Chief. I just want a burrito. Current plans after work. Add some memes to my soundboard, make dumbass emote for myself, and wrap it up with oxygen not included. That sounds like a pretty stellar Sunday, Phoenix, and I do hope that work isn't too horrific after the coring incident. And that is coring, not Corey. That's me. So far, I'm year 1 of my first save, and it's still new player, and only got 5 ultra rares so far on it. That's not bad though, Laura. That's not bad at all. I could go for a burger, or a burger, like a proper smash burger, Tyrannos. Smash burger with onions. Perfect caramelization. Or caramelization, if you would like me to do over the pond. Seriously? The camera's overheating an hour in. That's how warm it is. So I'm turning the camera off. We will turn it back on. Where is the followers option? There you are. We will turn it back on after a while. The temperature is starting to drop in the outside right now, but I don't know what it is. Like, I get the fact that it's prone to overheating when you've got an in-plugged one in, but it's just so bad in the summer. But yeah, no camera for a little bit. I've already done my checks today based on the stamina. Why am I going back out? Yeah, no, oh, you made me want like a proper burger now. But to settle rather than a proper burger, I can happily go for maybe a McDonald's. I wish they could add a ping noise for the Switch, right? That would be a great idea to find the Switch. Dano, as someone who is a very neurodiverse and hates losing things, let me tell you my tips and tricks to how to find something. Now, people say retrace your steps, and it always sounds condescending and patronizing completely. I get that. However, retrace your entire day. Like, the entire day the last time you played it, okay? Say, for example, you last played it, last Saturday, last week, okay? Go, what did I do last Saturday? Well, I woke up and I had breakfast. Go downstairs, go to the kitchen, check the breakfast locations. I know this is arbitrary. I know it's stupid, but it works, okay? Now, in the kitchen, you will recognize that you share space with other individuals if you don't live alone. If you live alone, you can ignore this part. You can ask each of the individuals that you know will enter the kitchen, which in this case will be everyone in the entire bloody household at some point. So you can say, hey XYZ, did you see my Switch? Have you moved it recently? No, cool. Next on Saturday, I went and had my breakfast in the dining room. You move to the dining room and go, it's not in here either. Finally, once you've done all of your checks throughout the building, you come back to where you were at the beginning, which is probably your bedroom or your office or whatever, and you find it. And you go, well, the rest of that was completely pointless. And that's how I find things. You're welcome. It stayed in my room and now it's gone. Ask siblings, ask family. If you live alone, don't do that, obviously, because I'm sure that wouldn't be a thing. Alternatively, in case your siblings have played on it, there is a way to check the last game you played on your Nintendo profile online. You can check to see if someone's maybe booted up a game on your Switch. But other than that, did you put it in a backpack? Like, usually when I can't find things, I remember that I've put them in another container. And I see the container, but it doesn't log in my brain. I'm a lonely child. Okay, cool. I think you mean you misspelt only child, but lonely child is a new one, and I love it. But yeah, no, check backpacks, check bags. Trust me, been there too many times. Does it ever carry case? Maybe it's in the carry case. Maybe it's in the car case. Maybe it's... Did you take it out when you went for a trip somewhere? Is it in the car somewhere? Oh, good lord, it's warm. If the camera dying within an hour doesn't give it away, it's pretty darn warm. Nope. Okay, well, the objective currently is get to picnic, be disappointed by picnic, move on. I know the picnic's effectively a bust in advance, but I'll be alright. I know Crunchy's a bust. I don't know about the rest. What was that? Peach, honeysuckle, and emerald. Or shamrock, I always get those two mixed up. He lives in a different house, and my friends barely want to hang out, so you're pretty lonely. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But you have us to, like, annoy you, so it's fine. You know, we can act like your siblings. It's all good. It's all Gucci, as they say. But no, you had any... It's going to sound really bad, but hear me out. Have you had any young visitors recently? Like, family friends brought their kids over, neighbors brought their kids over. Just making sure, mate, for your sake. In case they, I don't know, suddenly got a new Switch. Otherwise, if not, it will be around the house somewhere. somewhere being the optimum word here. The best thing about having the camera off is currently I can just mute up and vape without any of you realizing. No child, my brother's 16 and a half years older than me and is a cynical bipolar alcoholic and occasionally racist. What? That was a sentence. Good Lord, Phoenix, you always do come out with some absolute winners sometimes. Be glad you're a lonely child. My brother is 16 and a half years older than me and is a cynical bipolar alcoholic and occasionally racist. How do you occasionally... No, actually, don't answer that. Let's not answer that. I don't want to know. But... Oh yeah, meet my brother, Shed. He's occasionally a serial killer. How did you become an occasional... What? I'm so confused. Oh, Phoenix, that's made my day. Occasionally he respects people. Occasionally he doesn't. Oh, good Lord. Oh, 11 out of 10 that. Got a giggle. Appreciate. Right. Oh, the breeze is back. Give me more of the breeze, the gentle wind entering the room. See, I don't always remember to check with Desmodasukas, but I'm sure you guys are okay with that, considering I'm good, Chief. Don't want to put the Abomination Protocol into effect? Pretty much. Yeah, you got an hour till that comes into effect, realistically, or around a half. So, that's pretty chill. I think I'm going to have a Mackey's tonight. I feel the urge for a good burger coming on. A good McDonald's. I say good burger, but it's McDonald's, but you get the point. It's just nice and easy. I eat that, then I paint. No, I can't. I can eat that, I mean, but what I mean is I can't because I can't paint until I've done the new stream placard for the 24-hour stream, as well as the finishing off the shiny counter, as well as getting a video sorted for tomorrow. That's not an albino. It was the light, it threw me off. On Utah Raptor. I'm the oldest of two, correction, 3 down the line. And my siblings are terrorists to everyone, even though they are grown. Oh no, don't check the demon's boards. Brother, if he doesn't like you, he'll turn you into a donut. But what if I want to be a delectable powdered pastry? I mean, there are worse things to become. Besides, if he's gonna fight me, he needs to know in advance, okay? I'm not gonna go down easy. I am a black belt in origami, and if he punches me, other than just folding him into a paper crane, I will cry. And that usually, like, stops people from punching me. So, he'd best be prepared for a veil of tears. And also being folded in 72 different articulated positions. You know? I bring the, you know, the kung fu, but I also bring the, I'm gonna cry at you, you know? They go hand in hand. It says, my dad says it best, if you can't win in a fair fight, fight dirty. Yes. Definitely the thing. Like, look, if it's a fight amongst friends, there are certain rules, okay? It's like a known rule, right? If you're fighting with your mates, you know, it's nothing too serious, okay? You don't hit the face too hard, you don't pull the hair, and you definitely don't hit the balls, right? Okay? If it's a stranger you don't know, those rules go out the window, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary pals. Those rules go right out the window. You punch, you kick, you bite, you do whatever you need to do. It's not an albino, it's a light blue. God damn the sun! Kills my camera and kills my hopes. You do what you gotta do, you know? You don't have to fight fair or even, ever. because a fair fight is a fight that you think is fair. See? Golden. Now, how good is origami in a fight? Oof. You understand how to fold paper. And what are people? Just living, breathing pieces of paper. You know? It's all good. Besides, like, look, no one's going to want to fight me. I'm dyspraxic, so I can't judge gaps or distances very well. So if I think I'm just doing a soft punch just to throw them off, I might not be able to tell that it's a soft punch because I can't tell how short the distance of it traveling was. I have a mean shoulder. I might not have the coordination, but I do have the power, guys. My body build is effectively the ideal rugby player. Short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my spout. You know? But I don't play rugby. Because it's cardio. Corey doesn't like cardio. The only cardio I like is, funnily enough, the boxing bag. Because it's a beautiful cardio. Great, I love it. Crimes are jokes half the time to hate crimes. Whoa! Paper cuts. Exactly, Dana. You understand the first rule of martial arts. The martial art that is origami. Prepare to get paper cuts. I heard some weird facts in a documentary called The Unexplained with William Shatner. Shatner? Shatner. Why did my brain read that as Shatner? Shatner. No, I'd love to hear what weird facts you have accumulated, Vicente. I also love accumulating and learning weird facts. Nothing here. Over there, nothing. Here, nothing. No, okay. Well, that was easy. Sorry, my brain had a fart. The immediate thing it did to recover was just remember that I'm doing an ultra rare check. That's incredible. Like how those... There are some churches that have the bones of deceased saints because it is thought the bones of the saints have holy powers. That sounds like something from Warhammer 40,000. Isn't that like what they did with the Iron Fists? Primarch. I want to say that's what they did to the Iron Fist Primarch. And the bones are in displays. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, the hands are on a ship, and the rest of the bones are in, like, different chapels. Because they're believed to have holy powers. That's wild. That's exactly like Warhammer 40,000. Now, I know those churches have probably been around longer than Warhammer 40,000. But I'm still going to have to ask GW to exercise its copyright for good for once. You know? Okay, that was a green Stegosaurus in the distance, but made it look quite camouflaged. Like skulls, the whole skeleton, even a tooth. To be honest, well, that's the weirdest thing so far. Usually people from hundreds of years ago have worse teeth than what people think the British teeth are. Fun fact, I have bad teeth, I'm not gonna deny it. I've had too much sugar in my life and not taken care of them properly. Depression's a hell of a drug. But, fun fact, apparently the UK is actually, like, higher than America for the teeth. The reason this, like, concept for, like, the teeth comes from, like, I think it was the 1800s, because we were prone to, scurvy and stuff like that because we didn't take care of ourselves. Shock horror. And the only way that you could get around it was literally like constant amounts of vitamin C. So people would suck on limes. They would just put them in their mouth and suck on limes. Very sugary, very acidic, ruin teeth quite easily, okay? This was before the big dentistry came into effect. Which makes it sound like a conspiracy theory, but you get what I mean. And it would ruin teeth, but also, that is why limeys is used towards British people. because we sucked on limes. There you go. There's a weird fact of the day. So that's what shocks me, is the fact that there was a whole tooth left over. It's because that it's learned to jump, not to land. I did not know that. Wait, no, I think I've seen it. It jumps and then it just tumbles through the air. And it, like, hits loads of leaves. But the body of a saint like it if they were alive, not deceased. That's crazy. So, like, is it like wax figures, or is it like... It sounds awful to say, but are we talking about taxidermied saints here? Sorry, I should warn you. I'm about to have a vape break, so you're going to hear me go quiet. In the meantime, please listen to the magical theme tune that is Paleo Pines. Also, 3 dinosaurs need attention. Do that before the vape break, because I will forget otherwise. Dove. I'm guessing that's because we've ran out of carnivore kibble. Oof, we are getting pretty low on that, actually. Oh no, we've run out of everything. Oops. Okay, good to know. Actually, just do this way so I don't end up with too much. And then I'll have my vape break. Just coffee. Boop boop. Okay, and we'll go to the corner because God knows if I don't, I will be yeeted. There we go. 36,999. Wunderbar. All done. Oh wow, that's a lot of kibble. To be fair, it's not. Well, it is. But we started, I think, about 3 years back now, in game, with 20,000 of both. So it's definitely come down. So I need to buy more at some point. Right now, it's fine. Right, I'm gonna have a vape break, so you'll hear the music and stuff. Oh, there's also a snake that walks with no legs. Ooh, what's that called? And Vicente answers, the real body, but with a little bit of wax because it was turning green. Oh man, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Taxidermying a human being. I'm still surprised the painting of the Lady of Guadalupe is still intact after close to 500 years since the painting appeared in cloth. I did not know that. See, pieces of information like this, people call useless trivia, right? That is until it comes up in a pub quiz. Now, the amount of things I have learnt in my life that people clout as useless trivia puts me at an odd advantage when it comes to pub quizzes, because I often do quite well in them. And I will never forget the time that my family... Look, we're not Brexiteers, we're the opposite, but not the point. We can go on to that topic of conversation. Called ourselves the Full English Brexit as a quiz team because we thought, haha, what a great play on words and it will make people groan. It did, by the way. When we won and they read out Full English Brexit, even the announcer was like, ah. But no, you'd be very surprised how much dinosaur trivia occasionally makes its way into pub quizzes. Like, what is a duck-billed dinosaur? What is commonly referred to as a duck-billed dinosaur? And it's like, well, you're not being specific enough. Hey, Moonglow's back! Look at how great the Moonglow is on the Sarco. I've not seen one for a while. I remember seeing like 8 in a row and then not seeing one for like nearly a year and a half. That's crazy. No. Eskadoosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. So I can get watermelons up and running. I'm struggling with food for my dinos. That's fair enough, to be fair. Like, when you say get your watermelons up and running, my advice, buy as many as you can. Sell whatever you can, buy as many as you can, and then just, I don't know if you've watched my video on how to make money, but if you haven't, make sure you eat a 3-star bountiful bounty, and then whatever you harvest, you've already made a massive profit. Even if you only plant, let's say 25, okay, that's going to cost you 10,000 shells, okay? You will get 125 watermelons back, which is 125,000. That's a 12.5 profit margin. Like, that's what, 1,250% profit margin. You have watched it. So even if you only buy 25, you're making a lot of money straight off the bat. So, do recommend. Oh, Vicente keeps giving me more awesome tips. Okay, I'm going to read this in a second, not tips, facts. When King Charles was crowned, he was using a stone called the Stone of Destiny, then returned it to the Scottish because it was from the Scottish before it was taken from the English. There's a sentence. There's a sentence. Before it was taken by the English. Yeah, we're bad for that. Look. We're awful. And now I know a lot of you are expecting a but I don't have one. Our museums are filled with stuff. Not even loans, not even, yeah, you can have this as a gift. Stolen from other countries. And now often other countries are wising up to it and saying, please give it back. And we're like, oh, give what back? Ooh, finders keepers. Bro, we're the worst looters in history. Not only do we steal things, we stick it in a museum for everyone to see. So guess what? People are going to see that we stole it. Like, yeah, we're not great. But that is a sentence. Then returned it to the Scottish because it was from the Scottish before it was taken by the English. Yeah. 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 Yeah, we're not great. And access storage. Dump all of the crap I found. By the way, most of this, like, resource I've got now is just from picking up random crap as I walk past. You heard what the people from Just Stop Oil did to Stonehenge? Ah, performative protests. So I'm assuming they painted it orange, because that's a thing they love to do. Paint things orange. I agree with their message. A lot of their message, to be honest. I am dubious about them. I almost feel like they are... Now, this is a conspiracy theory and cynical, and I don't like conspiracy theories, and I get that. But I feel like I remember it was either them or another group that was funded by someone incredibly wealthy and without good means or manners, effectively. And it makes me think that maybe they're being used effectively to demonize climate protesters. I feel that that's the case, and I could be very wrong on that. Like, it gets in the headlines, but it's never a good headline. And there is such thing as bad press, contrary to popular belief. But yes, I assume they painted it orange. They spray painted orange. Good, look at that! Look, it's like I'm psychic. Hello, Meerkat. I hope you are well. Don't worry, the Gamba has long since closed, so you can't take part and miss out by one. But we have found 2 ultra rares already. A birch parasaur. This was day 1, by the way. Like, day 1 on the stream. A birch parasaur, and on the same day, a moonglow compy. That takes me up to 3 question mark birch parasaurs. In fact, it's the beginning of the day. Let's go check. Oh, God. You should be an ultra rare. Look how nice Sunray looks on the Gallimimus. It's not like what it looks like on the Centro. It doesn't look like P. Right. Dino storage. You are a valley dinosaur. 1, 2. And then I have a third one on the ranch. Yes, 3. 1, 2, 3 melanistics. Yeah. I wasn't wrong. Right, let's have a look how many galleys... come back here. How many galleys we've got, because I wanted to check that. On the ranch, I have 1, 2, 3 on the ranch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was right on my numbers. Corythosaurus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2 on the ranch. We're actually up to 7. Good lord. Good freaking lord. I slept pretty good. Good to hear. I recorded Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. The Dungeons and Dragon movie, it sucks that it didn't make as much money as they were hoping. I'm hoping like the Blu-ray and all that sort of sales have helped out a little bit, but it was such a good movie to go watch with my D&D group. We went and watched it, and it was awesome. Like, we were like watching, like, I was immediately like, I love this paladin. I love everything about this paladin, because I only ever main paladins when playing D&D because I'm a goody two-shoes. But I loved everything about it. It was so good. That is a lot of dynamic. Oh yeah, Laura, I don't know if you know how many I've got. I'm on 117 ultra rares. We're on 115 by the end of last stream, so I've got 2 this stream. And my math science isn't great, but I think that makes 117. There is a person at your garden. No, it's a Nimbus. The camera's getting triggered by Nimbus running around in the garden. Love it. 117, yes, is in Master Chief. Giving the Covenant back its bomb. From what I heard, they are making another one, but it won't have anything to do with the characters of the first one, and that's fine. Genuinely fine. I would love for more stuff with the characters, don't get me wrong, but that's the great thing about a D&D movie franchise. It never has to do with the same characters. What they could even do, which would be funnier, is keep the same cast, the exact same cast, but they're all playing different roles. Because that's how D&D works. Like, and then they could end it up with a multiversal thing, because they could be like, ooh, in this universe you're this, in this universe you're that, ooh. I think that could be a lot of fun. But I'm absolutely fine with it, because D&D's got that potential for, those characters aren't returning, but guess who is? New characters. But I genuinely absolutely freaking loved it. It was such a surprise. I was like expecting it to be like a 6, maybe a strong 5 week 6 out of 10 when I went into it. I was waiting for reviews, but I was still gonna go watch it. And then I saw the reviews and I was like, oh, this could be actually good. Watched it and I was like, this is incredible. Same year that Mario movie came out, and I watched that and I was like, the critics are wrong. This is actually really good. So I was yeah, that was a great year for movies. I have a Minecraft pickaxe as a badge. Oh, it's the 15th anniversary celebration, which is crazy, because I think I've been playing Minecraft for 13 of those 15 years, maybe 14. Aw, man, it's Creeper. Yeah, there's the Creeper emote as well. I love watching it just go explode. It's gonna hypnotize me. Yes, I'm getting an animated emote at some point, and yes, it will be Kiwi revolving, so will the badges. Who'd have guessed it? Just like what we mentioned with the merch earlier, I am very much looking forward to getting merch done. It won't be a massive release because I'm not stupid. I don't have a massive amount of viewers. I don't have a massive amount of YouTube subscribers that are still active because of my hiatus. But I think it's only fair if I do release something, you guys get told first. So it's not going to happen for a few months minimum, but I'm hoping for the holiday season for this year or next year, we'll get some shirts and some stickers. And I still have to figure out how we're going to do the shiny, because I would feel awful if I only released one shiny, because I've had other thoughts about it since I said it earlier, and I went, like, if I only release one shiny and it falls into the small shirt category, very few people will be able to wear that. And likewise, if I put in XXL, people might not be able to wear that because it's too big, or still in some cases too small, so I would be like, I'd feel awful. So I was thinking, what if I did one per size? And I thought, then that kind of defeats the shininess. So I'm going to have to think it out. And what I might do, and it will be completely fair that way, is if I pick all the sizes, let's say there's 7 sizes, I don't know how many sizes are standard, and then I roll a d7, which I think exists somewhere. And then whatever number it lands on, that is the size that gets one shiny. And I think that way we get a shiny out there in the ether. That'll be fun. And the shiny will be a Dead Kiwi Society rather than Dead Dodo Society, because why not? But once again, whenever I release merch, it'll only be stuff that I would enjoy or I would wear. That's my rule of thumb. It won't have my face plastered on it. It won't have any mascots plastered on it. It will just be, to be quite frank, emo clothing. It sounds so weird to say that, but have you seen me? So dark, neutral colours, lots of black, lots of grey, and some white to sort of contrast it as well. So, oh look, a Portal's Galley. Very nice. Should also be an ultra rare. Although I don't need more of them. The plan is a black shirt with a white Dodo Society logo with what's the term I was looking for? Traditional tattoo writing of Dead Dodo Society with a dodo skull. Likewise, the Kiwi Society will be Dead Kiwi Society with a kiwi skull. Now, I don't know whether I want that to have dodo scrawled out and then kiwi underneath. I'm open to suggestions on that. Like Dead Dodo Society, but dodo's crossed out and then it's a kiwi underneath. It says kiwi underneath and it's got a kiwi skull. But, or if it just says Dead Kiwi Society, no crossing out, it's like legit. I don't know. Also, I might also flip the colours and we might have a white shirt with a black logo and vice versa. I think it'd be quite nice. Because I found out that I look good in a white shirt. Because I know what it is. In a black shirt, I look fine, absolutely fine. But in a white shirt, rather than the black shirt, my arms look huge. And I'm like, I look like I have been actively working out properly and not just every now and then. So I'm like, okay, I might have to go for a white shirt. The downside to white shirts are, you get it wet, and suddenly, not so great. Also, you can see sweat quite easily, so it's got its swings and roundabouts. Is it considered that I spoil myself the next episode of my credit before it airs because I've read the chapters recently? Yeah, but I haven't read it recently, and I'm glad I didn't because it's like relearning the stuff. Same with Kaiju. It's been a while since I've seen the earlier chapters, so I'm like, I didn't realise. Spoilers for Kaiju number 8 last episode. Spoilers for Kaiju number 8 last episode. If you don't want to hear it, mute up for 10 seconds. Mute up for 10 seconds, starting now. I didn't realise that we were already at the arc where he gets his identity revealed. I thought we had a little bit more before then, and then I realised, no wait, this is the fight. This is the fight where we find out, because that's Kaiju 10. I was like, oh my god, it's happening. So yes, and I'm looking forward to next episode, because last episode, oh my god, the fight. Absolute keynote. Did critically the dodo while it sleeps, while the kiwi's above it. That works too. It's gonna be a Marvel Legends figure of Wolverine with the Spirit of Vengeance, the Weapon of Vengeance. Oh, so like Ghost Rider Wolverine. The Spirit of Vengeance is an angel, not a demon, if I remember correctly. However, it's Marvel, not DC. So, here's a rule for Marvel, in case you're not aware, that is a day-based Trudon. They can't do supernatural or spiritual things properly. They suck at it. In fact, they're bloody awful at it. And I will say that with my full chest. Vampires. Oh, it's a mutation, not an actual vampire. Bro, what? What? Okay, fine. Angels and demons existed, but they're actually human mutates from thousands of years ago. Stop. Stop. I can't. I can't. I hate it. Whereas DC's like, yeah, no, there's this character called Lucifer Morningstar. Yeah, no, he's actually the devil. Yeah, no, he's actually canon to DC. John Constantine literally goes to hell. Like, hell, not like a seventh dimension controlled by Mephisto. I hate that. I hate that from Marvel. Genuinely hate it. Like, anything supernatural Marvel gets absolutely destroyed by DC. Like, not even a competition. Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. They always try to bring, like, pseudoscience into it. Like, oh, it's actually a trans-dimensional being. No, just call it a freaking demon. But no, that's so sick, though. The actual Ghost Rider Wolverine sounds sick. Like, flame claws. Oh. Have I done today? I'm kind of sweating my head off. So... yes, I have. Right, we're only a couple of days away from the picnic. I hope you're ready for that. I'm going to have a vape break. Phoenix, I can't remember playing Don't Starve. It's got to be years ago, if I ever have. Yeah, there's a reason for that, because the comic Code Authority, which is valid. However, they never changed it, Meerkat. They never changed it like DC did down the line, because the comic Code Authority got quite lax on it down the line. Like, they got lax on a lot of things like they should have. But, yeah. Like, Marvel does, in my opinion, like, really good comics, okay? Like, there are some absolute bangers out there. The original Civil War, amazing, okay? Original Infinity War, amazing. DC has had some misses in its time, like Crisis. I'm not a fan of Crisis. But more modernly, DC's winning in the comics regard. It's winning in the animated regard. But Marvel wins in the movies. I think everyone knows this. Like, Marvel's had some misses quite recently, and I appreciate that, but, like, not really big misses, so, meh. You fooled me for a second in the shadow. That green. Oh, I thought you did. Oops. Do you still know who Chester is? No. The original Dark Phoenix, yeah. But, like, I don't know. What? Proud Lotus? Yep. Proud Lotus Ankylosaurus is one of 2 Pride Flag based dinosaurs that are not ultra rare. I remember this every time. And I tell you this every time because I'm like a broken record. But you know, I would love to see Marvel go, you know what? We take it back. We screwed up. Here's real supernatural, not Doctor Strange is actually using magic and, you know, so on and so forth. He's not using the source code for the universe. Oh, that was the worst explanation I've ever heard in my life. But, you know, they can. But I guess that they think that it's become too commonplace that a change would rock the foundations. I get that, but like, just look at DC. Constantine is one of DC's best. I have to go up and check, because I think they're both yellow with a white crest, but I need to be certain. Yes. Constantine is one of the best comics ever. Just a guy saying bollocks every 5 seconds is peak writing. No, but I love Constantine. I love, what else you got? Oh, God, its name's escaping me. Sandman. Oh, it's just so good. So, but the way with the Wolverine Spirit Avenger is going to be a fan exclusive channel, exclusive figure on the pentagram on his chest. Ooh. Because there's a pentagram on his chest, the Combat Code Authority will probably not allow it to be for general distribution, which is probably why it's been done that way. Because you can still put it in your comics, but I think the merch when the Comic Code Authority comes into it is quite strict. Very strict, one might say. Especially when it comes to merch. And it's Bluebell, not Taffy. Yep, check the colours. A couple today that we've seen that have just made me go, what? Which makes me think, could I be getting an ultra rare today? We are 2 days from the picnic. I was wrong earlier. Could we? Could we be getting a teaser taste tester? That is an aggressively yellow Archaeopteryx. Good lord. Some Ray looks nice on some dinos, not so much on the others. Well, Meerkat, as you've just joined, you may not have caught this from earlier. The plan is, next Sunday, we have our 24-hour stream. I know. Also, I'm not a massive fan of banner art on Twitch because of the fact that it stretches it, and no matter what you do, it stretches it in a weird orientation. But we've put the banner art back up. I've set the channel colors to black so it matches the bottom of the banner art. I have also finally got and put up Twitch panels. One of which takes you to my YouTube channel if you click on it, and one of which takes you to Discord. So if you're not a member of the Discord and you want an easy way of getting there, just click on the banner and it will take panels, and it will take you there. Chester is a living chest that follows you around and acts as a mobile storage. But the reason I asked is because claiming a Chester plush and it's adorable. That's awesome. It will take banner to panels. It will take the panel to thing. Yes. Yeah, brain. It will take you from the panel link to Discord or to YouTube. Which is cool. And obviously you've got the rules and about me. And I have changed my About Me to being in the About Me section of the panels. And my About Me on the Twitch profile now... That's Plagueis. Let me on him. There we go. Will say when the next stream is and what the stream's going to be. And the objective for me is at the end of every stream to plan when the next stream is and put it in there. And that will be next Sunday. And it will be our 24-hour stream. We're aiming for 24. That's the objective. Obviously, certain parts of the night I'll have to be quite quiet because I've got neighbours. But other times you'll hear me loud, and other times you'll hear me falling asleep because I will probably get quite tired, especially in this heat. But we'll have the fan in here so the camera doesn't overheat, but also so I don't overheat. I'm going to have lots of water, lots of food. I will be making sure I sleep plenty before and after. And for those worried about, 24 hours staying awake can ruin your health, don't worry, my health is already ruined. And I have 100% stayed awake for 24 hours like 8 times in the last month. It's not as uncommon as you think for me. Brain, no brain. Exactly. But it'll be good, because I've got to figure out the actual schedule where we're starting with Paleo Pines or Trails. I think we'll start with Paleo Pines, move on to Trails, bit of Minecraft, and maybe finish it off again with Paleo Pines. I think that's the plan currently. I will hopefully get the donation link for the charity that we'll be raising money for, which is Mind. And any stretch goals that we do hit before the stream starts, I will do at the beginning of the stream. Those that are worried, I'll try and get someone to take a clip of me doing them, because one of them will probably be me eating spicy pork crackling. Or pork scratchling. Scratching, not scratchling. So I'm sure you don't want to miss the reaction of me dying from super spice. Now, I've not tried them yet or tested them. They do say they've got ghost pepper. They're called ghost flavored. Now, usually when they say that, they're not that spicy. But I have checked the ingredient list, and sure enough, the Jut Bolakia is on there. So it is going to be hot. So that'll be an interesting experience. I will need to wear gloves for that. I'm not stupid. Or just take some tongs or something and eat them. I will finish the whole packet. I will not waste food. And secondly, if you're donating money, yeah, you deserve to see me eat the whole packet. Now, that could be interesting. But also, we'll be doing donations for other things like, help on stream decide what my next tattoo will be. Because that'll be fun. I will be open to suggestions for that, and you can post those suggestions in the Discord, but I've got my list of what I'm thinking. And I will be open for suggestions within reason. I don't care if you're donating a gazillion pounds. You are not asking for me to get a penis tattooed on my body. I know what the internet is like. So I'm putting that out there now. And always, no. People are still asking me if I've lost my marbles, but I keep repeating that I wasn't privileged to have marbles growing up, so there was no way I could have lost them. Yep. So another term is like, oh, you've lost the plot. The plot? I never had the plot. Oh, a cool breeze has entered the room once more. Also, it's not a 2.5 hour stream. It's supposed to be a 2 hour stream, but we've gone up to a 3 hour stream. Sorry, I said 2.5 earlier, but I realised that was last week, not this week. I ain't got time to make back, so it's just 3 hours currently because of the 2 ultra rares we've got. Oh, it's so warm in here. I might need to go grab some water at some point. I've finished my caffeine. And I have had water throughout the sleep, because I woke up a couple of times to go get some water because I was dehydrated to all hell. I think I've still got some water left in the bedroom, so I'll just grab that and bring it in here rather than go all the way downstairs. My golly, is it warm. Oh, the breeze, though, is nice. Right, it is picnic day. Before doing the picnic, because I think it is a day of disappointment ahead of us, let's do our ultra rare checks for the day. There won't be any compies, of course, because the picnic is there. I can't remember if this one was a bust or if it's next year's that's a bust, so we'll find out. I know that Crunchy we don't need to check for the next 3 years, I think it was we ended up doing, so we're not going to check Crunchy. But we do get to check Juicy, Fragrant. Those are two of the other ones that I'm looking forward to finding out, as well as of course Crunchy, Spicy, something and Earthy. I missed script when I was born, dude. I'm just throwing shit at the fan until something sticks. Oh, someone at work, my workmate, he's bloody hilarious, and obviously, in case you're not aware, we are going through an election cycle here in the UK. So we get people that come around and ask if you want to vote, blah blah blah, for their party. And we've not actually had any. I've not had any, at least while I've been home. Turn up. We've got a vote. Insert politician here because that's who we're supporting. But hang on, Cherry Serato or Orchid, I'm not too sure. That's a rare, and it's a very rare because I rarely ever see it. I said rare like 8 times. My god, my brain. Yeah, no, a party from the Conservative Party, colloquially known as the Tories. Party member came round and was knocking at doors. He opened the door and he said, "Is there any way I could convince you to vote Conservative?" And he was like, he immediately responded with, and this will go down in history in my opinions, "I'd rather shit in my hands and then clap." The man has a way with words. And it got a massive giggle out of me. Don't worry, we'll fix. I think it's like, he said, "Oh, so you can fix the mistakes you've made." No, I'm good. You've had your turn on the merry-go-round. Get off. Just, I'd rather take a dump in my hand and clap. And then clap. It's a work of art. Like, that sentence is something I've heard before, but it doesn't pop its head up too often. And when it does, it just always gets a giggle out of me. And in that context, it got a big giggle out of me. Right. Nearly done the check, so we can actually get onto the picnic. Sherry and green, 2 light blues, fine. Nothing today, which is fine. We will go check the picnic. So yeah, if you ever like harangued or harassed by a politician at your door and you really don't like what they stand for, feel free to use that line. It works wonders. I didn't say it like an aggressive way, he said it in like a comical way, because he's not an aggressive person either. And he appreciates that's someone's job to go around and lobby, but he's just like, no. Right, we want everything but crunchy. Earthy and juicy, very handy. Fragrant and juicy, very handy. Right, let's get rid of that. Keep 2 stacks, maybe 3 stacks of the pears because it's useful. We need a single fragrant Tama Bloom. 2 different types of juicy. We need a single earthy. Lettuce? No, lettuce is crunchy though. Oh, we don't need crunchy. Yeah, that'll do. We need spicy. And we need a separate spicy. Actually, I could have kept 1 more stack of that, actually. Oops. Oh, you're spicy crunchy. Actually, do we have any more crunchies? We don't need crunchy. So, fragrant, check. Juicy, check. Earthy, check. Wait, earthy. Earthy, yep. Spicy, check. Remind me, what are the types? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. There's 5 types. Right. Sorry, my brain is having a major meltdown. My partner's saying it all the time, but I've never heard anyone else say it before. It's great. It is great. Oh, I should save the game. I know it does auto-saves, but they can get deleted every time you go into a new day, so it's good to have a solid save. Well, every time you go into a new region, it creates a new one, and you have a cap of how many auto-saves you can have. So, it's good to just have a solid save. But yeah, no, I do love hearing that sentence. There are some swear words that I think are incredible pieces of vocabulary and vernacular. For example, I know a lot of people, and I won't say it because I know a lot of people don't like it, the C word, for example. But if you put thunder in front of it, it's a perfect verb to describe throwing something. Right. Without further ado, let us start with some juicy. Now we've got more pears, so let's just throw some pears in. Perfect. Juicy is great because it gives me a chance to Trudon. I can't remember if this was a bust picnic or not. So we'll see. But we are going to check all of the flavors because there might be a chance for some variety. You never know if you're going to actually get one by accident. Oh, look, it's Trudons. And I think we have 2 different types of orange and a pink. We do! And because Trudons were the first day, it makes me think we're not getting ultra rares because I rarely ever get ultra rares when a Trudon is involved. Yay. Go me. I'm sure you missed the argument with me, but in Phantom Meerkat's Discord, I spoiled a part of Ocarina of Time and got yelled for it. I get that it's a really old game, but if someone's actively playing it, just if someone's playing a game, no matter how old it is, just ask them how far have you got. Ask them how far you've got, and then say something. based on how far they've got. That is something I got taught very early on, and it's a great way of keeping the chat about the game live without spoiling stuff. That's a parent pending V lesson. Oh, it's so warm in here. No, Corey, you've got to stay on for 3 hours. You're not going to finish it early because you're dying. You can do this. And that is 3 Sunray Centros. So no is the answer. It's a dud. Now, I'll be honest. I'm fairly confident the rest will be duds. And I have a very strong feeling. If I go and check now the fragrant, I will see a T-Rex. It won't be an ultra rare. It will absolutely not be an ultra rare. But I always see T-Rexes and Troodons when the thing's broken, as if it's teasing me. I also saw a Sarko when it wasn't working as well, actually. So yes, it proves it. It's like, oh, these are the ones you want. But guess what? You only see them when it's broken. You're fragrant, you're fragrant, you're fragrant. Perfect. So, do we see T-Rexes, which will be rares and commons? Let's find out. It's like he's psychic. He knows. Yeah, there we go. Because it's not broken, but like a dud picnic. I knew I was going to see T-Rexes because it's not going to give me an ultra rare. And then Uplo, at least just be kind and not make the 3rd day. Just double check those. That was a rust, an orange, and another orange. Just don't make the 3rd day more T-Rexes. Because that will be peak criminal teasing. That'll be a violation of the highest accord. Okay, fine. Barriers I can live with. Right. I don't think we're going to get any variety. I think it's just flat out no ultra rares. So what I will do is I'll check one more. And I will be checking with... Ooh, which one do we fancy? Spicy. Why not? Well, I get all the things about the don't spoil things. Cactus, you gotta fix spoiler things, becomes an absolute chad when there isn't even a hint of spoilage for anything. Cactus is an awesome name as well. But no, like, look, I get it. I'm human as well. I often, occasionally say something and realise, oh god, I've said a spoiler and hope no one pick up on it. And I'm like, oh, oops. But no, I've learnt my lessons throughout the years, which is why whenever I talk about something that could be linked to a spoiler, I go, spoilers, you have 10 seconds to mute, blah, blah, blah. Because, look, we're only human, we learn from that. Oh, my nose is so itchy. This heat is melting me. I'm kind of glad the camera died, because I promise you, I'm shiny as all hell right now. A disgustingly thin veneer of sweaters under the system. Right, spicy, we have got Velociraptors times Trace. I see 2 of them. They're both pink. Where's the 3rd one? 1, 2. Ashika, seriously, where's the 3rd one? Oh, over there. Blueberry muffin. Sick. Stay. Oh. Corey tired. Corey warm. Day 3 is, I think that's Archaeopteryx, and my god, they picked all the small ones, so I have to go down to witness them. Honeysuckle. Peach. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, it was over there. I can't tell what colour it was, though. I think it was green? Or noble? Turning on super speed just while I wait for it to leave. If I make it run, maybe. Bruh. Where have you gone, you cretin? Right. Just because I can. Freeze. Camera. Free. Let's go. Where are you? Seriously, where are you? Where did it go? Oh, I'm so confused. Right, Peach, check. Wait a second, if I do this, can I still see the dinos? No, I don't think. Oh, I can see me. Can I see the other dinos? Oh, I can. Cool. Peach. Okay, well, this is a lost cause. Oh, there's a second Peach. Right, cool. Default 1. Cool. That was a Pavlova. Oh my god, we've got on wreckers. A car decides they want to jump in front of a moving vehicle at a stoplight. Whoa! Sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. That's crazy. People are stupid when they're in charge of vehicles. Right. Another dud. Which I'm not fussed about. It's not broken like it used to, which was the thing that annoyed me. This is fine. Do you know that like meme of the dog in like a fire saying this is fine? Yeah, this is actually fine. The fire, though, is me melting. But it's going to be warm next week, but I'll have a fan. Admittedly, the mic might be affected by the fan at points, so I apologise, but it'll keep me and the camera alive, so let's deal with it. Go to sleep. It makes me question how people get the license. Oh, trust me, I get that. But I don't know if you have it where you are. We have a term here in England. It's called Sunday drivers. And it's a term to describe when, on Sunday, for some reason, people drive so bad. But you also can just call someone a Sunday driver as an insult. But today is Sunday. Now, it could be because the rest of the weekend has weighed upon them heavily. Or they're trying to get out of work on Monday. I don't know where the term originates from, but keep that in mind. So by default, it would have been an earthy. As we can see, wouldn't have made much of a difference. Yep, you do know that term. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, they do come out of the woodwork. I think, like, I had to drive somewhere on a Sunday once, and it made me fully understand and realise that the term isn't just like a old wives' tale of, you know, just being an excuse for the stupid amongst us, but it was like, no, it's an actual term. It's an actual term, Sunday driver, for a reason. Good lord. I never hate driving on the motorway. In fact, driving on the motorway is my favourite. Just keep going straight for as long as possible. Love it. Right, apart from motorways when you come off, because there's always a motorway roundabout, and a motorway roundabout is like a roundabout, but 10 bajillion times worse, designed by a moron. So, yeah. I never hate driving the motorways, but on Sundays, there's a special level of idiot that jumps onto the motorway, and I'm always like, Like, they hog the faster lanes, if you will, the overtaking lanes, what they actually are. And you're like, oh good, another car is trying to come in from the left, as they should, but I can't get into the right because Mr. does 62 miles an hour in the middle of the bloody road, won't move over despite having no one in the right hand lane because they want to stay in the middle lane so that they can keep hogging it. So I do the smart and logical thing and run the car off the road. For legal reasons, that's a joke. But it's just Sunday driving on the motorway is just the worst. Crikey. But then again, I would take all of the Sunday drivers on this planet over ever having to drive in a city. That's my one big no-no. I always avoid it where I can. I have never driven in London, and I never, ever plan to. I've said to my family and friends, I've said, look, if you ever, like, plan a wedding, or even a funeral, or any form of event that takes place in London, just know I'm not driving. I don't care if it makes me late. I don't care. I refuse to drive in that godforsaken excuse for a city. Wait, what month are we in? We're still in Triasia. Yeah, prepare yourselves. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to drive in a city. Like, I've driven in Birmingham, and it's not too bad. There are speed cameras in some of the worst places, like one you're going down a hill, which is ridiculous. But other than that, genuinely, not too bad. Okay, it still suffers from some city things, like really badly designed roads by morons, but not to the extent of, say, like Oxford or London. I've driven not London, Oxford and Reading before. Hated both of those. Refuse to drive in them now. Basically, I have a rule: if it's a city, I ain't driving in it. Just awful. Because, like, in the UK, our motorways are fairly busy by default because they literally lead to everywhere in the country. And we have a fairly small set of countries in comparison to America. So what you might find is, like, even on the quieter areas of a motorway, there's still, like, cars in every direction that you can see. Okay? Whereas I know in America, a motorway or a route can be quiet in rural areas. In England and Scotland and Wales, and I've never been to Northern Ireland, so I can't attest. That's not the case. It's still got cars on it, and you'll still see cars everywhere. Maybe not as busy as everywhere else, but you'll still see them. Right, last day of Triasia. Before we get into Jurassos, we get a couple of chances at some mega rares, and of course, we get some chances, an additional chance at a Sarco, but we also get a couple of additional chances with the Trudons, because the basin doesn't flood as much. Which is a nice. You know, I'm looking forward to summer being here, but also, everyone, be proud of me. I exercise something known as self-control. Very much so. So I've got a few 3D printable files that I've been hoarding and waiting for when I get a 3D printer. A new 3D printer has come out and I want it. But you know what I did? Do you think I, A, purchased it with money that I am using to save for a deposit for a house when I move out? B, purchased it with a credit card that I only use for large purchases, which I paid off so that I can be effectively debt-free so I can start saving for a new property? Or D, I did not buy it. Also, I don't know if that was supposed to be C. I've lost count, but you get the point. It is B. D, I did not buy it. Because I have self-control. And that's something rare for me. Because over the last few months, I spent God knows how much money on war dollies. But I'm wised up. Look, clear debt, start saving. Boom. I didn't buy it for the sole reason. I'll buy it for the new house. And when I do, it'll be in a room where it won't kill anyone because of the resin fumes. Whereas now, if I bought it, I could only put it in the garage. And in the heat, I couldn't control the heat very well in there. And in the cold, I'd need a heater for the resin vat. I don't know how, like, that'll be so much money just to get that sorted as well. And my idea being is that it'll be a couple of years before I can move out. And when I do move out, I will probably be looking at 3D printers still, resin, of course. That's my cup of tea. I'll be able to print cosplay stuff. I'll be able to print decorations for the house. I'll be able to print vases. I will be... That's the thing, right? Like, I'm saying, oh, I'll build it for, like, practical purposes. What I'm really wanting to print is more war dollies. So there is that. I don't think you've bought it yet. You would be right, Meerkat. Yeah. It is something I will 100% buy down the line. I have Look, I've lined up so many figures. War dollies, decorations, freaking utility-based stuff, but also, like, there is so much Monster Hunter stuff on there. And I'm so excited about being able to have, like, a Monster Hunter creature bust, like, wall-mounted to make it look like a trophy. Best part is that I get to paint it. About a filament printer. So FDM printers are cool. But for like, they're great. They're, in fact, amazing because they're great value. And you can print, like, with some pretty strong material. And for bigger stuff, they are awesome. For miniatures, even the best of them that are, like, proper, like, fine-tuned and stuff, you're still going to get layer lines that can be nightmarish to deal with. So, yeah, the reason is I'm getting the resin printer for miniatures. Everything else is secondary, whereas with an FDM, you get it for everything else. Miniatures would be secondary. But FDM's 100% an awesome shout. I want to get a resin printer as my first one. And I'll be good. It's like, I can have self-control with certain hobbies and certain things. Like, I am a massive tech nerd. Everyone knows how massively nerdy I am when it comes to tech. I have not once, okay? Not a single time played virtual reality. And I want to. But I'm waiting for, like, the kit and the tech to hit game-breaking levels before I pop that cherry. I'm looking forward to the day that a crazed madman makes me put on the headset and I'm transported into a video game world where I cannot escape or log out of. And if I die in the game, I die in real life. That's right, I'm waiting for real life Sword Art Online. The year has already come to fruition, which I think it's 2024 that Sword Art came to be. So, where is my Sword Art Online? Where is my nerve gear? No mega rares today, but we do get an extra Sarco check, which I'm excited for. Yeah, I want full dive. Exactly, that's exactly what I want. I want full dive tech. I'm hoping I see that in my lifetime. Realistically, I don't know if that'll be the case. But, hey. It does give me hope. Knowing how far, like, look. In my lifetime alone, when I grew up, do you know how I saved files? Like, when I grew up, originally it was like tape decks, but then it got replaced with something called floppy disks. You may know floppy disks, also floppy disks. If you say it wrong, sounds like ED, but you get the point. Floppy disks. For the Zoomers amongst us and the Gen Alphas, if you've never seen one, do you know what the save icon is? It's a floppy disk. That's what it is. Okay, that's what we used to store stuff on. Kilobytes and, if you were lucky, megabytes at a time. I remember when PCs had megabytes for RAM rather than gigabytes. Okay? I remember when the highest end PC had a gigabyte worth of storage, and games were like 20 or 30 megabytes a pop. Even ISO files. Okay? Nowadays, not the case. Oh no, not the floppy disk days yet. Exactly. There are flaws that keep you centered. That exactly. You can have flaws for VR that keep you centered, and that looks awesome. So, like, the fact is, I also remember when mobile phones did not have screens, like digital screens. They're an LCD screen that was for the number and the text, and that was it. I remember my dad checking the football scores before the internet was big on teletext, which was like a broadcast thing, which was wild. Digital has come so far within not even 20 years. That's like 15 years from my childhood. I remember all these different things. Okay, 15, 16 years. And everyone says technology slowed down. I used to believe technology slowed down, and then I just sat down and went, no. Like, new tech has slowed down. Refinement of tech never slowed down. We are living in a golden age for refinement for technology. Yes, we've not had a massive boon of finding new tech to the same extent that we did over the last 50, 60 years. I'll admit that. But what we have refined has been incredible. And thus, I'm excited for what the future can hold. I think within my lifetime, I could see full dive. The save icon is a 1.5 inch disc and was made of hard plastic. There was apparently a post where a kid found his floppy disk and wanted to know why someone 3D printed a save icon. Yes, I remember that post, and never did I feel like that scene from Saving Private Ryan where he turns from a young man into an adult, like into an old man. That made me feel old. You know, I think Meerkat in our lifetime we will see full dive, even if it's prototype stuff. I'll be excited. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to seeing if we are still around in a few years' time. I don't know if the aliens are going to finally invade or not. Sorry, conspiracy theories on Twitter have been going crazy. UFOs was trending with a couple thousand tweets, like quite a few tweets to be fair. And I thought, ooh, more declassified files. There may have been more declassified files, and whether it was a bot farming account based somewhere that we all know which country, or if it was the Americans' bot farm, because there are American federal bot farms, by the way. Found that out the other week. Isn't that great? I don't know if it was them or whatever, just trying to drown out that something's popped up, or that's a conspiracy theory. What realistically happened is a conspiracy bot farm just wanted to get clicks and engagement, because a lot of them had ticks, and they wanted money. And yeah, it was just nothing talking about UFO files, just a shed load of crazy lunacy conspiracy theories. Like, not even the good ones. We're talking like deeply rooted in hatred and anti-Semitism, like conspiracy theories. I was like, I missed it when we called the Queen a lizard person, right? Why are we going to this level? Just absolutely horrific stuff. I was like, okay, cool, let's scroll a bit. Same loads of tick accounts saying the exact same tweet. Okay, yeah, it's a bot farm. Also, I believe, I think it was the other week that a Russian bot farm literally ran out of money or something, so it ran out of subscription or whatever, and you could just see its code breaking down. Its GPT like subscription that it paid, I can't remember what it was, but like its code had been broken down, and it was just amazing to see. Not as amazing as at the time a load of socialist furries broke down a Russian bot farm, and that was before we had like true AI chat GPT sort of levels. That was a great thing. Seeing socialist teeth trending and the bot farms claiming it to be linked to big dentistry ruling the world, when it was actually about socialist furries. But yes, no. Tech has come a long way. I mean, look at AI, right? Kind of crazy in the last year and a half how far it's come. Don't get me wrong, that's because a lot of money is being funneled into it. And what's wild to me is that money is being funneled into it for people to try and make money from it and to cut costs of paying real human beings without realizing they have to pay human beings for it, and the contract for it that continues costs more than human beings. But also, because they're doing that and they're not paying human beings, and people find out that they're not paying human beings, less people are going to use it. This is a rare, this is the name I always forget, Alexandrite, isn't it? And it's purple and blue, which is the proud flag, as opposed to blue and purple. That's Stego. It always fools me. So yeah, it's like, and on top of that, if you remove too many human beings out of the economy, like getting paid jobs for AI to do their jobs, and they don't have a paid minimal national income, which they should, socialist or not, that's a great idea. Whether you are socialist or not, that's what I mean to say. It's a great idea. Then they're not going to have money to buy the services that you're offering. So AI is a double-edged sword. It should be done to remove menial tasks for the everyday person, not steal art and creative sides, and definitely not steal jobs. It's there to assist jobs, not steal them, in my opinion. But unfortunately, AI went from a really cool science point to landing in the hand of tech bros. I'm a tech bro. And tech bros only care about profit because they are literal psychopaths. So, yay. It's cutting jobs. Like, look, I think, now this might be a controversial opinion, I think it should be legally mandated before you go into a position of power, so a CEO job or a board job, you take a psychopathy exam. If you try to get around that, or if you try to lie about it, you go to jail. And if you fail the psychopathy exam, you have to prove that you're making meaningful ways that your psychopathy doesn't impact your work. Because once again, psychopathy is a thing that people can accommodate and, you know, treat other people fine while being a psychopath. That there are, believe it or not, whether people want to admit it, good people that are psychopaths that are good people. But there's also not. So you fail that psychopathy exam, you can't be in charge of power if you can't make those meaningful adjustments. Like, no, it's a banned thing. I think if we did that, there would be next to zero current politicians in power, next to zero CEOs. Not all, I'll admit not all, but it would be hilarious to see. Could you imagine? I could imagine. We'd also have, like, next to no tech bros ruining tech for stupid reasons. Elon Musk. So, you know. Anyway, how did I get on this tangent? The heat is killing me, so I forgot. I just went back inside. Oh my god. Brain. I don't know if we're going to make it to the full 3 hours, guys. I am literally dying, it seems. I'm genuinely dying of the heat. It does surprise people when I'm like, when I'm at work, and they're like, so you don't like the heat? I'm like, well, I don't mind it when it's not humid, which unfortunately this country is built on a swamp, so it's always humid. As well, I like going to places like Spain or other countries because they're not awful with humidity. Like, you wouldn't catch me dead in Florida. I'm apologizing in advance to any Floridians out there. It will kill me. But like, humidity can genuinely kill me. Like, I have poor thermal regulation. I literally die in the heat. But they're always so shocked when I'm excited, when I see that the highest temperature for the day is less than double digits, and they're like, you're a psychopath. I'm like, I'm not a psychopath. I just die in the heat, and I don't feel the cold. So, it's a win for me. Ooh, I think we have a Moonglow and a Tyrant back to back. That's nice, 2 rares. So, it's just a case of whenever it's warm, I die. Whenever it's cold, I relish the fact. And I have often been known, like, my dress code is emo boy from the 2000s, stuck in that, like, dark jeans, dark shirt, maybe a white shirt every now and then, right? But I do own a couple of pairs of shorts, and I will wear them no matter the time of the year, and it always shocks people whenever I rock up at -7 degrees Celsius in a shirt and shorts, and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, look, I know I could get hypothermia, but I'm making the most of this really nice weather. And they go, what nice weather? Like, my eyebrows are freezing. What do you mean nice weather? I'm like, it's nice weather. This keeps me at my optimum temperature. Like, oh, that's one thing. Like, it's going to be interesting when I do move out to a place. It's going to be literally, I'm never going to have the heating on at all. That's a lie. I'll have to turn it on every now and then, like for an hour at a time, just so that the boiler doesn't pack in, because if you don't, the boiler can die. I have hot showers. The heated water will come in, but I really hope I don't have an electric heated shower. Otherwise, my boiler will go pop. But I'll turn the heating on every now and then just to get that going. But I like in winter, I will have the windows open. It will be as low as single digits in the bedroom. Because of insulation, it still keeps it warm somehow, right? And what will happen? I will still wake up sweating, okay? I will still wake up sweating. One of my IRL friends got his account hacked and spammed an NSFW Discord link in a server of 5 people. Now, he says he got hacked, which he possibly could have been. Oh, I didn't check the Sarko. But are we sure that he wasn't just scrolling on a certain naughty website, or a certain naughty website, and accidentally clicked one of the share links? Might I propose to you, but he got caught down bad? Ooh, it's a carrot, or a flame, or a toadstool, actually. And I haven't seen that yet, because I think it is exclusive to this area, but it is a rare. Man, I'm looking forward to the next update already. I want more skins, more colours, more everything. I do hope we get future updates. Maybe 1 or 2 more skin-based updates just to tide us over until the anniversary. And I hope on the anniversary, around the anniversary, even, you know, if it takes longer, development takes time, I hope we get a DLC. I hope we get a paid DLC that I'll happily drop money on. Happily. Because this game deserves it. Chinese. Keep playing. Go to sleep. Sorry, I forget the camera's not on, so you can't see what I'm doing. I'm having a vape break. Yes, a swamp DLC is awesome, but a coastal DLC would be awesome too. Sorry, and now I'm replying to Beaver on Discord. I'm back in the room. Still dying of heat. Right. We've got a new day, and a new day means more ultra rare. I like how I was like, oh my god, we found 2 ultra rares already. It's going to be a crazy stream, and I only found 2 in the first 10 minutes of the stream, and that has been it. That is my luck though. Like, immediately first day, ultra rares, nothing else. What the hell? Colour got all a bit weird when I ran past it. Sorry, I was talking about Warhammer with Beaver. I got distracted on Discord. I've got a chat with me, him, and Excited. I threw a game out there that we could play down the line because it looks quite fun. And he said, I see you've been playing War Dollies. And I was like, yes, because I posted something to my Instagram reel about War Mag, because I purchased a couple of large boxes from them because they are awesome for storing War Dollies. But they sent me a tiny little War Dolly holder for free, and I was like, this is genuinely really cool. And yeah, no, he was like, oh, how did your Breacher team kill 2? Like, 'cause I told him, like, I had a really good first game where my Breacher teams killed 2 loads of Space Marines. And he was like, how? Mine melted. And I was like, because 10th edition, because I think he played 9th, so I'm not sure if he played 10th with Tau. He may have done it recently, who knows. There are enhancements and the detachment for Kayon. A Breacher team can melt things. So by default, Breachers fire 2 shots with it if they're within 10 inches. Okay? By default. They become 3 shots. Is it 2 or is it 1? I can't remember. Let me just double correct and make sure I'm not talking out my arsehole. Warhammer 40k. Go to my Kayon. So that is Oops All Noob V2. Breacher. Go to that. Range weapons. Pulse Blaster. Here we go. So 2 shots by default. Which becomes 3 shots with a Fireblade. Ballistic skill of 3+. Because they're guided, it becomes a 2+. Strength of 6, which is pretty much going to net you any 4s. Never a 3. No, some cases it can be a 3. AP of 1, which is insane. Okay. So that's 30 shots by default. Because they're guided, okay, they're always guided through the breaches, unless you're doing Overwatch, in which case they're not going to be guided. Every 6 you roll becomes 2 more shots. That is insanity. So, yeah, I had to roll once 50 dice for wounding. That was insane. I got really lucky with my 6s, don't get me wrong, and my hits, but the Space Marines that were in front of me were Space Marine gone within seconds. And then the second squad, I used my other ones with a different enhancement, because it was then actually like wave 3 Kayon. Lots of damage in a short amount of time. Don't get me wrong, they have barely any wounds, and they were entirely wiped out the next turn, but they did what I needed, which was to wipe out the Space Marines on their objective and take the objective. Absolute insanity. Like, I could have rapidly put them back all the combat embarkation onto the back onto the Devilfish, but like, they were supposed to be sacrificial lambs because I wanted to use them as bait for my ghost kill. Like, they had the they were just bait basically, and they acted perfectly as bait. So I can't complain. Because the ghost kill then ended up wiping out what's left of the Terminators, not Terminators, the third squad of Space Marines that showed up, and then it wiped the floor with the Dreadnought. Yes, a ghost kill is more powerful than most Dreadnoughts, fun fact. And now, because they have really high, is it strength or toughness? I always get them mixed up. It's toughness. And Tank Shock has been changed in 10.5 edition. So, if I charge with my Ghost Kill, because it can fall back easily, basically shoot, charge, the charge alone can do some decent damage. Like, combat-wise, it sucks. But it's on par with, like, some Dreadnoughts that don't have much combat ability for close combat. And, like, I didn't charge last time using Tank Shock. This time I'm absolutely going to. But I'll probably do it with my Riptide. So the next group I'm playing... Oh, I didn't check anywhere. I'm going crazy. I genuinely just lost the plot because I didn't check the second Sarko. I don't remember what I've checked today. Woof. I know I checked the T-Rex. I'm going to redouble check the Sarko over here. I don't remember seeing the Trudons, so we're going to continue doing the whole forest, basically, because I don't remember any of it. I'm getting that warm that we might have to end stream soon, because we could be approaching heat injury stage otherwise. Like, drinking water's fine, but, like, being in a warm environment, even if I'm drinking water, is not good for me. Yikes, I hate summer. With a burning passion. Right, check the Sarko. Cool. Check the Trudons. It's just a Dragonfly. Oh, I have to go back and check because it looked almost too pale to be Dragonfly, but it's definitely Dragonfly, yep. The eyes are not pink. And over here, no, okay, down there. I think it's a light blue and an orange, cool. And up here we have a light blue and an orange. Amazing. Yeah, now I need to go cool down and then sort out next week's stuff. But yes, no, next week I'm playing Retaliation Cadre, so different enhancements, different units I'm taking, so I'm taking only battle suits, because that's what Retaliation Cadre only affects, is battle suits. Scoring wise, it's going to be interesting trying to keep some objectives, but the idea will be I'll try and keep a Ghost Kill on one objective and a Riptide on another, basically almost securing me those for at least 2 or 3 rounds before they get taken down. And then I will use my stealth suits for like marking, and then all of my crisis suits to basically deep strike and wipe out units where I need to. As for secondaries, I'm really hoping we don't get too many action-based ones or corner-based ones, otherwise I'm screwed. So we'll see. I might just opt in for, because I'm going against a Chaos Space Marine army. I'm just redouble checking the Sarkos over here, otherwise we'll finish the day. So I'm hoping he's going to be character heavy, and maybe some what we would class as vehicles. So I might take assassination and bring it down, but I'll see. I might not take a fixed. I might take one fixed, but we'll see. It could be interesting. But primaries, it's how I've always got a problem with primaries and keeping them. So, I'm just excited to do the Retaliation Cadre, because I'm doing a 1v1 on Friday with a friend. And then the Wednesday after, it will be a 2v2. It like a small event thing that my local game store does once a month, first Wednesday of each month, and it'll be a lot of fun because the last 2v2 went really well, and we had a Necron and a Tau player versus a Tyranid and Space Marine players, which, don't get me wrong, is 2 teams you would never see. Like, the Tau would absolutely team up with Space Marines over those 2. But they were the Black Templars who hate all Xenos, so maybe not. But, you know, the least of the evils in their eyes, I suppose. But the point being is that both our armies had a Horde army, Necron and Tyranids, basically, and both had heavy hitters, the Tau and the Thing. Don't get me wrong, Necrons have pretty decent heavy hitters as well, and so do the Tyranids, but they were mainly the Horde side of them that they were focused on. And now I'm taking Retaliation Cadre, so I'm going to be really heavy hitters. So I'm just going to say the thing of, like, I don't mind who I'm playing, I just don't want to be going against 2 Horde players. That will be horrific. Don't get me wrong, I've got 2 sets of flame-throwing crisis suits. They're in the water. But I've got 2 sets of flame-throwing crisis suits. That will be good for just getting rid of so much chaff. And considering I can drop a CP here or there to give myself extra hits, but you can't do it on the flamethrowers because, of course, they don't roll at a hit roll. So I'd give them lethal hits instead. But no, wait, no, you don't roll a hit roll, so that'd be pointless as well. Yeah, no, that is pointless. But what you do get from Retaliation Cadre is if you're within, I think it's 9 or 12 inches, I can't remember, you gain 1 strength, so an additional chance to wound, or get above a certain wound threshold. And you also gain 1 AP. So for the first time ever, I will be using flamethrowers with armor penetration, which is good, especially when dealing with chaff. And then my heavy hitters, like my Riptide, for example, will be going up to a 4 off if it's close range, which I'm aiming to get most of them close range. Same with the Fusion Blasters from my other Crisis suits, which I will be moving into close range. Riptide and Ghost Heal's close range will only be a if it happens sort of thing. Yeah, you're never going to get this. The range will be around 6 to 9 inches, my objective, because I want to be aggressive, because that's what Retaliation Cadre affords you, is being aggressive. I will be on -4 AP, which means if they have 2 up armor save, And no invulnerable save. Don't get me wrong, a lot of things that have 2-ups usually have an invulnerable save, like characters, but good units like certain Terminators and whatnot won't have invulnerable saves. They'll be on a 6-up save. And that is insane. I'm going to hold it off, but Clay is doing an 80% off sale, so I'm gifting you a game you might enjoy in your free time. Ooh. Who's KLEI? Is that like a games company? But I'm excited to hear that, thank you. I'll have to check it out. That's Cherry. My brain saw that as a Proud Lotus and I got very excited for half a second. And no. Okay, right. Nothing still. It's fine. Where are we? We are... Oh, the 5th. So in 2 more days, we've done a month in game. And what we'll do then is we'll do 2 more days and then we'll start to wrap the stream up, just so I can actually survive as a human being, because I am dying. But you know, I mean, look, I'm going to read some of it while I'm waiting as well. The new day. I'm going to read you some of my crisis suits. Not my crisis suits, my plans, effectively. So if I go to... not Urge of the Surge, Crises, that's the army list. Commander Farsight, he's going to be attached to a Flamer unit, which, don't get me wrong, isn't great, but, like, wear the short blade. If we're in within 9 inches, add 1 to the wound roll, which means if we already are pretty decent, we're going to be wounding very easily with a lot of shots from the Flamers. He has great up-close stuff as well. Here we go, where are we? Crisis suits with fusion blasters. Their fusion blasters have an AP of -4. I was wrong. If anything, so they have an AP 4, it will become an AP 5, which means anything up close that doesn't have invulnerable saves is an automatic wound. Like, if I actually hit the wound, I should say. If I hit and then a wound, they have no save against it if they don't have an invulnerable save. And I would like to remind you, each fusion blaster shot is D6 damage. I have 9 shots. If all of them hit and all of them wound, that's 54 wounds. That's insane. Whereas, say, for example, the Riptide, it's big bad weapons, not the heavy burst cannon, but the ion accelerator. If I overcharge it, it gets 6 shots, 72-inch range. It's a 4-up, it'll be a 3-up weapon skill. It has the strength of 8, which, if we're up close, will be 9. Though that won't push me over anything, so I'm not too fussed about that. If it meets someone's strength, though, I might overcharge. An AP of 3, it'll become 4 up close. And a damage of 4. That's this big gun. And it also has twin fusion blasters, of course. Like Clay, they made some of my favourite games of all time. Ooh, you've got me interested then. So, yes, I can do some absolute damage with my Riptide. Obviously, the Ghost Kill was incredible last time. It is still incredible. Its main weapon that I use. I don't use any of, like, the chaff weapons on it. I use, like, heavy weapons. It has a Fusion Collider, which has an AP of 4, which becomes 5, of course. Only 18-inch range. But get this. It's a melter gun. And a melter gun means it adds 2 damage on to any damage it does. So, 3 up, 2 shots, strength of 12. So adding on the closer range, that becomes 13. Oh, crikey. Triple speed there, didn't want that. So that will be over double in some cases for a lot of units, but hey. It'll basically mean I'll only have to get 3 ups and so on and so forth. And anything it hits, if it doesn't have an memorable save, is an automatic wound with D6 damage. Yeah. That is insane. And once again, I put fusion blasters on it because I love my melter guns, but admittedly, on that guy, a flamer probably would have been great, or a burst cannon. Twin burst cannons would have been great too. Especially in Repcardra, but hey. Kind of insane what I'm going to be able to take down. And I'm going to be running it with no infantry. Stealth suits are my closest thing to infantry. Oh dear. But hey, it's fine. Effectively, use the crisis suits to harass from the back. Use my guy, because I'll deep strike, I think, round 2 is my objective. Use my stealth suits to keep my home objective, and use my Riptide to move up to 1 objective, and my Ghost Keel to move up another objective. Well, the Ghost Keel will pretty much be on another objective almost instantly, because it's got infiltrators, and it's got lone operative, so he can't be shot unless he's within 12 inches. And if they come within 12 inches to shoot me, guess what? I will just move up 3 inches, and I will have them within... Actually, no, I'll move up a lot closer than 3 inches. I'll move up... If they move to 12 inches away from me, basically, I'll move up to, like, 5 inches within them, because that way it's a really easy roll to get for a charge. It'll allow me to do tank charge, but also I'll be within all the additional bonus buffs for the retaliation cadre. I am looking forward to it. Setting up for my stream in a bit. Ooh. Ooh. Well, considering I'm on to my second to last day in game before we start to wrap up, do you think you'll be live before I finish? Because I will raid you, if that is the case. Don't get me wrong, I can absolutely go out and get some water, come back, and then raid you. But... cool. I probably can be. Awesome. We will absolutely raid you then. Just really hoping I don't find any more ultras. I know, I can't believe I said that, but I'm going to give everyone else my ultra rare luck for the rest of the day. But like the good luck, not like the drought luck. I'll get Dragon Age Origins up and running. Ooh! An amazing breeze has just passed through the house. Oh, that's magical. That is absolutely magical. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling maybe a Mackie D's. Because, Meerkat, you're going to absolutely tell me off here. I know what you're like when it comes to this, but I got to 4 a.m., give or take, and got a bit lightheaded, and I was like, oh god, this heat really is bad. So I drank some water, sat down for a bit while I was painting, and just went, oh, I can just take a break. And went, wait, what have I eaten? And realised that from 4 a.m. this morning, I had not eaten since about 2 a.m. the day before. So 26 hours? And I went, holy sh... So don't get me wrong, I immediately ate a reasonable amount of calories. I'd had like a bit of chocolate bar, like a tiny bit of chocolate bar beforehand, and that was it. I went, oh my god, I've forgotten to eat. Just, the heat doesn't make me hungry like I am, like whenever it's not warm, I'm always hungry, but when I'm warm, my brain just forgets about eating. Did I check that Sarco? I think I did. I did, I remember now. Yes, I did check the Sarco. So yeah. My bad. But hey, today I'm definitely going to eat, because though I'm warm and I'm not hungry, I know that I need to eat, and I'll eat plenty so that it tides me over. Because for the next 3 days, all I've got planned are chores and recording a buttload of videos and painting. So yes, okay, our last day of the stream. Will we find any ultra rares? I don't know. Let's find out. It's my first playthrough. No way, my first playthrough Dragon Age Origins was years ago. I'm very excited for the new Dragon Age game. It looks great. I didn't play too much of Inquisitor. It was like, it'll miss. And going back to Origins is like a graphic thing in my brain. It's just like, oh, I miss good graphics. Bad. Because I know that I played Mass Effect with, not as good graphics. But like, yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Dragon Age game. It looks stunning. I can't wait. The characters look on peak. On point? Or peak, I guess. I genuinely am looking forward to it. It just looks like a good old Dungeons and Dragons sort of sesh fun. And I can't wait. Ooh, don't forget the Theries. I think I checked them. I think there was a cherry and a... yeah, cherry. 2 cherry Theries. And a silver Allosaurus. New mega rare today. There is you want to know there's over 100,000 reviews of the game and it's overwhelmingly positive. Oh, you've got me intrigued, mate. You've got me intrigued. I'll give you that. Currently, my plan is to finish off Farm Together's trophies, which I've nearly done on PlayStation. Go back to Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and finish off its trophies, which is going to take a while. I've been like popping in and out to do that because you have to get terminus weapons, and terminus weapons are really hard to get. So I've only got 7 out of 19. So I have to continue doing that. Just bit by bit I'll do that. Finish off Unicorn Overlord. Get the last trophy in Trails into Reverie, which is just finish the game on Nightmare, which I'll do now at some point. And then I've got all those platinums. And in the meantime, a new game I'll be playing will be Monster Hunter Stories and Monster Hunter Stories 2, because they came to the PlayStation finally. So there'll be more trophies there. I love Monster Hunter Stories. It's like Pokemon meets Monster Hunter. That's all you need to know. And they've been remastered for the PlayStation, so it's good. It looks nice graphically. Not locked into 3DS and phone graphics and Switch graphics. And trophies, which I love. And then I'll probably... there's a few more games coming out. You've got Dragon Age, got... What's something coming out this year? You've got Space Marine. There's quite a few. The end half of this year looks pretty stacked of games, and then obviously probably July to September I'm expecting we'll get the announcement about the next Switch, or the Switch's successor I should say. And that means more Pokemon. It leaves me excited. What was that third colour? Green, noble, green, cool. I forgot to check the Sarko. So it's good the galley turned us about there. And it's just a normal blue, which is absolutely fine. Over here we have a light blue. And a brown. No, okay. Last checks then, the 2 compies. Or what are they? Last checks of the stream. A green and a cream. I know it's called a jellyfish, but I'm calling it a cream. Because it is cream coloured. Right. I think my camera might survive me turning it back on now for a little bit. Although I will warn you, I'm probably quite clammy in appearance. Yep, I look quite clammy. So, I will switch over to face cam shortly. Just save and definitely exit the game, because good lord. Come on. Okay, right. Oh, I didn't exit the game. I went to a new day. That's how clearly my brain isn't working right now. I definitely need to take a break away from the PC before I come back and do all the stuff I was planning to do. I need to sort a video tonight for tomorrow, so I can't avoid it. I have to, basically. I can't like go, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Because then it will impact my recording time, which I don't want to do. So let's switch over to face cam. Hey, it's on. I said quite clammy. I apologise, but the heat. I've had a great stream. It's been a good bit of fun. It was hilarious finding 2 ultra rares in the same day on the first day. Apologies, I was putting my feet up on the desk and I knocked stuff over. So I had a great time in that regard. I am absolutely looking forward to the stream next week. So just a reminder, next Sunday, don't know what start time, it might be slightly earlier, 4 PM, maybe 3 PM BST, I'm not too sure. We're doing our goal of a 24-hour stream. Minimum is 12 hours, goal is 24. Right. Select the rewards. We got 2 ultra rares. Complete outcome. 10,000 channel points awarded to 1 viewer. Woof. Who won? Vicente. It's always Vicente. It's always Vicente. Vicente, you're like super smart with this. I got to do the Discord go live thingies. That's fine, that's fine. I will see my raid thing. I could run an ad break right now. I'm curious to see what it does, because from my understanding, if you don't run ads, your discoverability drops off a cliff, and I hate having to run ads. But as we start to get a bit more serious with the streaming stuff and doing it a bit more frequently, I will be running ads as a forewarning. If you're subbed, you won't see them. I will warn people when we're going to run ads. It will usually be when we're doing something like, oh, I've got to go feed the dinosaurs, let's run ads. Give us a minute for the chat to just talk to subs for a second or two. I'm going to run an ad if Meerkat's not live. If Meerkat's live, following. Hutch, A-Drive, Soviet One will know. Okay. Right, let's run an ad. For those of you that are subscribed and aren't seeing the ad right now, although, there we go. Huh? Learn more. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 21 minutes. Oh! So, that's ridiculous. Ads, if you run them, it basically turns off anyone that joins the stream having to watch an ad for the next 21 minutes. Like, as they join. I hate pre-roll ads because it kills discoverability in its first place. But that's a really useful feature that's locked behind me having to run an ad. Your puny ads have no effect on me. Wait a second, you watch Womble? Yeah, I've watched Soviet Womble for a while now. That's really cool. I can just press the ad button. I'll see what sort of impact that has in terms of discoverability and revenue. I doubt it's anything, but I will start to run them. Probably every 90 minutes. I think that's fair. 90 minutes content, one ad. 90 minutes content. I mean, look, I just went up to 9 viewers immediately. It works. So I'll give people warning in advance. I think for the 24-hour stream, I will have to do ads. I will preface, just because for discoverability purposes, during that stream, don't feel obligated to subscribe unless you don't want to see ads. I don't want gift subs being sent out. I want money for the charity. That's all I want. But I'll run the ads just for discoverability because that means more people to donate to the charity. And also, discoverability is good for the channel. I am so warm. Right, let's see if Meerkat's ready. Following. Meerkat's ready. Right. Guys, we are going to raid Mama Meerkat. You know the drill. It's raid time. Be polite, be kind, be mannerful. Meerkat isn't playing Paleo Pines, at least currently. Their plan is to play Dragon Age Origins. If you haven't watched Dragon Age Origins, it's a great RPG. Think Baldur's Gate from a few years ago. In a summary, but it's got Grey Wardens. It's awesome. I remember it fondly. Their tags are ADHD, Safe Space, English, Chaos, and Dragon Age Origins. Chaos is definitely a case. Right, let's raid. I have Best Boy Alistair. I just met Spooky Witch Morgan. Morgan's hot as hell. We're off to the first town on the way to Redcliffe. Oh, yes. Start raid. Oh, a Clever's just appeared in their chat. I don't know if it's raided properly. I don't know if it's raided properly. Let's go to Twitch. I don't think it has. I don't think it's raided like I wanted it to. Huh. Still here, yeah, okay. Just click out of that. Raid channel. Following. Meerkat. Start raid. You are already raiding Meerkat. Okay, so if I stop going live, will it... Right, if it doesn't go live, I can't raid for some reason, so I'm going to have to end my live, and I think raid now. There we go. Yay, it worked. Right, I can cancel my live now.